physique is downright criminal.
Stop!
Oh shit.
You violated the law.
Hang on, let me just get my own soap here. Oh shit. Okay, what's this about? What? Okay. I think I might be a bot. Oh, I see. Oh, by the way, why does copper gear sell for like 50 each and leather for like 2? Except when you get to hard leather, then it's really stonks. Look at that crap. 68 per. So whenever I need money, this is definitely going to be my go-to farm to replace fishing. And while I'm here, I decide to give myself a nice Christmas present. Some nice adamantite leggings. Oh. Wait, why is my magic damage so low? The F? Oh my... excuse me. God. Armor reduces your magic ability. I'm quitting for 2 years. So when I was looking for the next quest, I noticed this green one in Lumbridge, and I check it out, and it's some guy named the Taskmaster, and he tells me about achievements. Every now and then, whenever I do something, I get a chat message saying I completed a task, and as it turns out, there are 4 tiers: easy, medium, hard, and elite, and each gives you rewards if you complete them in their entirety. There are a bunch of them, with of course the higher tiers giving better stuff, but most importantly, on easy, you get this ring that recharges your run energy twice a day, which sounds amazing, but the only problem is that all of these look doable except for the water runes, which I can't do since I haven't found the water talisman yet. So as soon as I find that, that's going to be a pretty high priority goal. And I've also been working on my agility here and there, usually while playing other games. Yeah, I'm gaming while I game. We've reached layered degeneracy, but I've since graduated from the Draenor obstacle course, and I've now moved on to the desert, and as of now I'm 25. So it's about time to start the next quest. The activity advisor is still bugged, unfortunately, but if you remember, we have that dwarf quest that we got near the Goblin Village, so I decided to pursue that first. Oh yeah. Oh my god, that's so good. We're zooming now. Shit, wrong way. Oh, another quest. There's this woman camped out in front of the dwarves. She says she's uncovered this hidden cave and that she's an archaeologist, but she's clearly up to no good. Kind of like Lara Croft, except with less cleavage. She asked me to help her find her crew to open it up. There's a guy in Varrock, one in Falador, and another in the barbarian camp. I agree to help her, but for now I just want to finish Doric's quest. So I enter the mines, get the requested supplies, and while I'm here I see this magic chest that's locked behind this door. Just gonna assume that I need to come back for this later. So I hand in the ore, and... wait, that was it? No multi-hour journey crawling across the entire continent? No cryptic riddles that made me question my life choices? I feel cheated. Okay, maybe I'm a little thrown off because the last few quests took me like 10 hours, but this is a 1-minute quest, or 1 second if you knew what you needed ahead of time. But whatever, I'll take it. That's another down and like 150 to go. I head to Falador to find the woman's friend, and it looks quite different from when I left it. There's a Christmas event going on. There are these dogs running amok, and I'm asked to go find them homes, basically. I'm given 5 invitations to possible adopters spread throughout the world. 2 in Falador, 2 in Varrock, 1 south of Falador. So between these 2 quests, I have to find like 8 people, which is more time consuming than you'd think because you're just given their vague whereabouts. You may have seen these highlights over the quest NPCs at this point. This is that setting that I enabled in the options menu, but from what I can tell, it only works for the start of quests. So for quests like these where I have to find certain NPCs, it's just me mousing over every pixel on the screen like I'm looking for Waldo, which is doubly difficult because I also happen to have no sense of direction in this game. But I eventually find him in the inn, buy him a drink, and recruit his finely toned dwarven ass, which leaves just 2 to go. I deliver the next invitations, teleport back, which by the way has no cooldown, which is just amazing and a Huge time saver. I deliver another invitation to the crazy cat lady, and I find the drifter, who's the brother of the guy that I'm looking for. He says that we can find him in Edgeville, which is where I did my smelting, if you remember from a previous episode. And again, this is where knowing what you need to bring saves you just an insane amount of time. He says he'll help me out if I bring him a steak sandwich from the Blue Moon Inn in Varrock, but the chef there won't cook for him because he's an asshole, apparently. But he tells me how to do it. I need to make some buns and then slide my juicy meat between them. The bread we were taught how to cook in the very beginning of the game, and the meat we get from the cows that we've been genociding. Alright, simple enough. Wait, how'd you make the bread again? That was like 3 months ago. Doesn't this game understand that I progress as slowly as my grandparents have sex? Oh, damn it, damn it! Oh, that's right. You need a pot of flour, which you get from the mill. Oh, it's so slow. Get the damn flour, use it with the water, bread dough, bake, combine. Oh my god, I just ate it by accident. Oh my god, please. Get the flour, again, bring it back, make the dough, and very carefully use it with the meat. Oh, you need a knife? Was this a sandwich or IKEA furniture? I'm convinced that it's way easier to do this in real life than it is in this game. Whatever. No sense getting worked up over it. There's the knife. You use the bread with the...
1 day later.
Alright, I'm back. Had some time to calm down. You may not believe it, but I actually like how detailed the cooking is. It's very RPG-like and quite immersive, I find. It's just frustrating because my ADHD-riddled brain has the attention span of 5 seconds, but that's my problem, not the game's. But let's give this sandwich one more try. Okay. Get the flour, make the dough, make the bread, knife in hand. Oh god, I feel like Indiana Jones. Okay, firmly grasp it with your hand, place the meat between the buns, and mouse away. Okay, whew. Let's teleport back and hand it in. I passed the auction house along the way. There are these NPCs that give you the prices of everything. Look at how much logs sell for. Here I am making these assless leather chaps for literally 2 gold each. Well, I could just be chopping trees for hundreds each. But I hand in the sandwich. You better appreciate just how much work went into this, you bastard. But this leaves just one more crew member in the barbarian village. He says that before he'll help me, I need to get ripped with some barbarian training. So this montage starts playing, clearly a reference to the Rocky movies. But I always play with no music for editing purposes, so it's kind of awkward. Here, I'll fix it. There we go. Alright. I feel like a new man. Let's take the world by... Oh god. Oh, hang on. Oh, I got a stitch. But with that, the crew is assembled. We crack in the rooms, only to find nothing. Willow reveals that they're not archaeologists after all, but rather grave robbers looking for their next score. And now that I know, I need to die. Until suddenly a giant golem spawns and rolls up on us like Christopher Reeves for the next Jake Paul fight. The crew runs away in fear, leaving me to fend for myself, but I'm holding approximately 70 bananas, so this thing doesn't stand a chance. I take it down pretty easily, and a dwarf emerges, saying that he's the last of the Incando tribe, and that he needs help stocking this forge with an ore called Baronite. From what I can tell, this isn't a quest, it's more of a side area. There is a bank and a bunch of deposits here though, and a fishing spot, so it seems like a pretty nice place to grind. You can even buff various activities using the Baronite that you find, but I've seen literally no one since I've been here, so either it's bad and no one does it, or I'm just in a private instance. But he says that if you give him 750 Baronite, you can enter this place called the Great Vault, where they store all of their treasures, which sounds interesting. So I get to work, trying a few different activities, but it seems like mining is the fastest. But it still takes me like an hour to gather 750. But I finally get there and get ready to enter the vault. He says that you only have a limited amount of time and the best treasures are in the back, so you gotta be quick. I also see that there are gates blocking the way. Some you can go through, others you can, but I start the run and I head straight towards the back, pick up a few lock boxes. Uh-oh, 30 seconds left. Better head back. Wait, oh, I made a wrong turn. Oh my God. F you and your stupid forge. Now I see why you guys got genocided. Loser. So I exit the cave slightly more pissed off from when I entered, and I head on over back to Falador to turn in the Christmas quest. You need to match up each dog with the best fit for the owners. Sarah wants a herder, so she gets the shepherd. The hairdresser wants practice on a long-haired dog, so he gets the Yorkie. And as a reward, I got a bunch of holiday-themed items. I got these party hats, these cool shoes, which I'm actually going to rock since they're only slightly worse than my leather shoes, but 200% cooler. I also love how the dog hat cures my baldness. And what's with these crackers? Their gahalas are like 1,000 times more than anything else I've obtained. What, do they have actual crack in them? I'm kind of scared to click on them. I'm scared to touch any of this, in fact, so I'm just gonna bank most of it. And these party hats, I've heard, are like ultra rare, valuable collector's items. Or they were, at least. I can't imagine they are now if you could just get a bunch of them from a short quest. It kind of reminds me in World of Warcraft, there are a bunch of items or mounts that are incredibly coveted because they're no longer obtainable. And they're always the subject of controversy because you have side A, the people who want them re-released in some form so they can add them to their collection, and then side B who think that they should stay rare, as that's the main thing that makes them coveted to begin with. I'm personally on side B because do you know what happens when you re-release them? Nobody really gives a shit anymore, and they just become another incrementation, like the Feldrake in World of Warcraft, for example, which was originally a TCG item, but then they re-released it as a prize for some sort of Twitch promotion, because Blizzard is a small indie game dev, and they can't possibly design a new mount unless it's being sold in the cash shop for $90. Happy anniversary, by the way. You know, those are my favorite anniversaries. The ones where you celebrate by paying a large sum of money. I don't know, there's just something poetic about celebrating 20 years of one of the most beloved games of all time with a microtransaction that costs more than a fucking expansion. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, the channel actually just passed its 10-year anniversary. I made it in 2014. That's 10 years. 700 videos, and some of you have been watching for that long. That's pretty special, I think. I love the wholesome little community that we've built here. You know what we should do? We should celebrate by everybody collectively giving me money. So the activity advisor is still down, but if you remember from forever ago, we did start a few quests, but then we got distracted and never pursued them. One of them was the Knight's Sword, where the squire lost his Knight's Sword, and he tasked me to track down an Incamdo dwarf to make another. So considering we found one now, I decided to continue that. But apparently, the one we met was even more useless than I thought, because Reldo just says that there's one on the southern peninsula of Asgarnia, and he also gives me a hint that they really like red berry pie. Oh god, more cooking. I can handle vampires and weird cultist sex dungeons, but cooking seems to be my bane. But luckily, we have the resources. Looking in the cooking guide, it gives me instructions on how to make the pie. You have to make more dough. Oh god. Put it in an empty pie tin, then add the ingredients, and then bake it. Well, there's an empty pie tin right here. That's convenient. I know how to make the dough now, and red berries are in the Port Sarum store. While I'm here, I check out the magic shop. I ran out of law runes for my Varric teleport, but she doesn't seem to sell any. But I do pick up an Eye of Newt, which if you remember we need for that cook's quest, the recipe for disaster, which we got forever ago. Although I don't know where you get the other materials, so I'll just have to bank it for now. And I also picked up this cool wizard hat, which increases my magic damage, so I'll have to save that for when I level more magic. But I pick up the red berries and boom, comma, baby. Beautiful gameplay. Heading to the southern peninsula, I do find the dwarf, just like Reldo said, feed him the pie. He agrees to help, but obviously doesn't know what the sword looks like, so we have to go retrieve a picture of it, which can be found back at Falador. After that, he says he needs a couple of iron bars and blurite, which can be found in the mountain next to him and is guarded by ice giants. I go check it out, and this place is teeming with players for some reason. It must be a pretty good grinding spot. So while the giants are distracted, I sneak in and I grab the blurite. As for the iron, I get that from a deposit just outside of Port Sarim, bring it back to Lumbridge to smelt it, bring it back to the dwarf, make the sword, and on my way back to deliver it back to Falador, I found another quest called the Witch's Potion, which requires an Eye of Newt, which we just got, which is convenient. We need a rat's tail, which I got just nearby, an onion, which was just north, and some burnt meat. Oh, burnt meat? Oh, that's convenient. The quest is to actually F it up. That's amazing. So while we got that queued up, I deliver the sword and hell yeah. Alright, I got the hang of this game now. That's quest 18 for those counting at home. More than 10% complete now, and I really haven't hit a snag, aside from the very first one I started, I guess. They're still really time consuming though, and I'll point out again here, if you know what materials to bring, this is a 5-minute quest, but if you don't, it's so much back and forth, so while it takes me like 1 minute to explain it, there's potentially hours of gameplay and walking and accidentally eating the goddamn bread that you guys aren't seeing. But anyways, I hearth back to Lumbridge and burn some meat, return it to the witch, and it's another one down. So going down my quest list and continuing another one we've already started, we also have the Shield of Arav, which, if you remember, Reldo told us to go talk to Barak the Fur Trader for the whereabouts of the Phoenix gang that stole the shield. He tells me that I can find it southeast of the Blue Moon Inn, and I start checking around. I check the second floor of this building and find nothing, but I do see this guy next door next to some crossbows, which will be important in a second. Eventually I find this ladder leading to the gang's hideout, and they ask me to kill Johnny the Beard in the inn, which, if you remember from episode 0, we accidentally murdered him.
Hey, do you know where I can find... Oh my fucking god.
He's meeting with the rival gang, the Black Arms, and they want an intel report from him, so this time we intentionally murder him. Wait, are we the baddies? Why does this man deserve death? Oh, I see. He's bald. But with that, I'm accepted into the gang, and I look for the shield. I find this chest here that has the shield, but only half of it. The leader says that the Black Arms stole the other half, and I have to infiltrate their hideout, but now being a public member of the Phoenix, I'm barred entry. The quest says to just turn the half in to the Varick Museum, which is on the east side of town, but as a reward, I'm only given half of the certificate saying that I returned it. I tell the curator of my plight, and he says that I need to seek the aid of another adventurer for the other half, and then we use our certificates on each other, making this a group quest. Oh no. I have to interact socially with someone? Okay, I'm quitting for 2 years. Oh, wait a second though. I still have my first account. Yeah, the one before I switched over to Iron Man mode, and he just happened to be on the Black Arms side of things, which I must have done when I first started a couple of months ago. It says that I need 2 Phoenix crossbows, which you'll remember were on the second floor of the adjacent building, so I get my characters over there. Hey, who's that handsome devil over there? So I go in, try to loot the crossbows, kill the weapon master for insubordination, loot the crossbows, and then trade them to my first account by using them like the curator said. Switch over, turn those in, get the second half, turn it in, trade certificates. Boom. Quest complete. And I didn't even have to interact with anyone. Who needs friends when you have 2 accounts and crippling social anxiety? Happy New Year's, by the way. It's a new era.
Of loneliness. Oh god.
Dragons and the Dawn of the MMO. Name a more iconic duo. Seriously, if you had an MMORPG during this time, it had to have dragons. Ever since Ultima Online, EverQuest, dragons. Star Wars Galaxies, dragons. Guild Wars, dragons. World of Warcraft even got in on it before they had ever even rendered a model for Onyxia. At the end of one of their gameplay trailers, there was this random generic CGI dragon to hype people up, and nothing that even resembled it made it into the actual game.
Whoa, that's cool.
But it makes sense. Firmly cemented in medieval fantasy, these were the ultimate end bosses for pretty much every MMORPG of this golden era, and RuneScape was no different. And in 2001, Jagex released the quest to trump all quests. Today, I'm not only going to show you how to slay a dragon in old school RuneScape, I'm going to show you how to do it with style. Alright, Dragon Slayer, medium length and experienced. Ladies. So this looks interesting. Normally, from my experience, dragons are like end game.
What the fuck? That guild that was shown on there, Death and Taxes. I was in that guild for like a very short period, but I rated with the best. They were like a speed running guild in like Era or Fresh, one of those. I think it was Anniversary. I mean, yeah. On my warrior, I was in that guild, Death and Taxes. Very briefly, I was in the legendary rating guild. Yeah, back to your thing.
End game bosses. Like in World of Warcraft, for example, the first one that most people fought was, of course, Onyxia, which was a max level 60 raid. It required 40 people working together and coordinating, so they didn't lose 50 DKP because they didn't know what the fuck to do. And even that had an insanely long attunement chain. I wonder, is there even raids in this game? Everything I've run into so far has been soloable. Well, I guess aside from the Shield of Arav quest, but then again, I would say I'm still in the early stages of leveling, so I really have no idea. But looking at the requirements, it says I should first get 33 magic and 45 combat level. Oh my god. Okay. This must be kind of tough. Why 33 magic, I wonder, though? I guess we need this telekinesis at some point. So I put on my robe and wizard hat. Yeah, look how cool I look. I'm like the Wish.com version of Gandalf. Wait, why are you standing so close behind me? Ah! Go away. Alright, just for that, I'm gonna have to murder all of your kin. Yes, I will be grinding my way to 33 magic and 45 combat on cows. Mainly for the cowhide, so that way I can also level my crafting and also make some gold along the way for armor, which I'm sure we will need. They also drop bones, which is nice, so I can level my prayer. And the meat I can cook to stock up on heals. And with the bank just across the river, every time I fill up my bags, I can just drop off. And it looks like I'm not the only one with this idea. We got a regular cow farming orgy going on. This is gonna be a grind. But this game doesn't know who it's dealing with, and actually, from what I've heard, neither do a lot of you guys. Something that's been passed to me is that some people have doubts that I'll be able to complete this challenge and that I don't know what I've gotten myself into. And to those people, I have to respectfully say, listen here, comma, you little shits. I'm not sure if I've ever said this before, but you're talking to the grand mother effing marshal here, okay? 12 hours a day, every day, for 3 months.
I got Grand Marshal on my warrior.
Fishing and Bloodstill Admiral and the
I would never do it on a second character. Fuck that shit.
By the way, and I also played all of the Warlords of Draenor expansion, start to finish. None of this takes skill, just excess time and the skewed value on priorities. But hey, that's my specialty. You know, with over 500 World of Warcraft videos, you wouldn't think people would doubt just how autistic I am. I'm about to show you just who exactly the F you're dealing with here, okay? I am the monotone madness. Now, that being out of the way, let's go kill a fucking dragon.
He's actually so proud of himself here, but like this is literally the shit like most people did as a kid playing this game. Killing cows for hides. I mean, he's grinding. I'll give it to him.
"44 combat level, 33 magic, 1,041 cowhides, 1,025 steaks. I processed a bunch of the cowhides to leather to make some more gold, and in the process of doing so, I leveled my crafting to 40, which you may remember was the requirement to get into the Crafters Guild, which I was locked out of. Ever since then, I've been curious to see just what the F they have in there, so let's go check that out first. Alright, doucher. Here's your damn 40 crafting. You need a brown apron? Are you... What the F? You didn't say that last time. You know, why is it so hard to get into this place? What mysteries are held within? What's after the brown apron, I wonder? Oh, you need the Eye of Glutko and 72 bananas. Oh, of course. Brown apron. I'll show you a brown apron. Whatever. Let's just start the Dragon Slayer. This can be found in the Champions Hall, just south of Varric. Luckily, I can just walk into this building. I don't need a magical hat or a secret handshake and my firstborn child as payment. So this is the Champions Guild, which is a very important building for a couple of reasons. First is that this is where we get to the Dragon Slayer quest, which gives you the ability to wear rune armor. So as you've probably guessed by now, there are many tiers of armor in this game. Bronze, iron, steel, mithril, adamant, and lastly we have rune. The latter seems to be the most powerful for melee defense, although it looks like heavier armors also reduce your magic and range defense, whereas lighter armor such as leather increases them. So it's probably wise to have a mix of both and then just switch between them depending on what type of content you're doing. But the rune chest is special apparently because you can't just buy it. You have to earn the right to wear it through this quest, and he sends me to a guy named Oziak, who he says lives in the cliffs northwest of Edgeville. As for the other reason why this building is important, it's also where you can buy rune gear. There's some vendors upstairs that sell rune swords and legs, which I assume you can just equip without needing to do a quest. They're ludicrously expensive, of course, so they're not anything that we can afford at the moment. But looking at their Gahalas, they're by far the best that I've seen. So if it comes to it, we may have to farm some money for them to kill this dragon. But they do also have some dragon hide armor, or D-hide. That's dragon hide, right? Maybe it's doucher hide, I don't know. But considering that I'm still using the base leather gloves, I imagine these Van braces would be a pretty good upgrade. And they're only 2,500, so I buy them up. Wait, oh my god. You need a ranged of 40? You know, I feel like these should come with a warning when you're buying them that you can't, like, equip them. Some bullcrap. Okay, well, my ranged is level 1, so that's definitely not happening. Not yet, at least, so let's just sell them back. Oh, good. Well, thanks for taking my money for no reason. But she does also have this cape, which I buy, which I don't think does anything, but it makes me a little bit more colorful. Nothing wrong with having a colorful armor set, am I right? It kind of reminds me in World of Warcraft, specifically vanilla, before the era of transmog. While there were gear sets in the game that, of course, all matched each other, certain specs like DPS Warrior didn't have any, and they were forced to get a random mishmash of off pieces, and as a result, the term clown suit was born for obvious reasons. In fact, that's what my channel avatar is based around. A lot of people ask me about this. What you're looking at is the best in slot-ish for two-handed Fury Warriors for the Blackwing Lair phase, aside from the chest, I guess, which is first boss of AQ40. Yeah, these are the armaments of a Hero of Azeroth. I happen to have this rolling as my transmog when I made the channel back in 2014, and some guy in the comments said it looked horrible, so despite that one guy, I've been rocking it ever since. Yes, I am that petty. But anyways, let's find Oziak. Okay, cliffs northwest of Edgeville. Does it mean these? This mountain? There's a woman named the Oracle who just speaks in riddles. Does he mean her? Well, there's no dialogue, so I guess not. What about this temple? Maybe he's a monk? No. Oh. Wait. This isn't.
I almost thought I got
Edgeville.
nothing. I was like, oh,
This
okay,
is
it's another
northwest
short drop.
Edgeville. Okay, whatever. Hopefully that doesn't become a thing where the directions are like, you know, incorrect. So Oziak is quite annoyed at this point with adventurers bugging him all the time. Kind of makes sense if you think about it. The life of an NPC is kind of boring. You do the same thing every single day, serving the interests of other people with no real freedom on how you actually spend your time.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
So he tries to get rid of us by sending us on a quest that he thinks is impossible. Kill the dragon of Crandor. Returning to the Guildmaster, he says that in a suspiciously familiar story, the land of Crandor was once a thriving community of mages and adventurers until one day a hapless adventurer awoke the dragon, Alvarg, and in a fit of rage it burnt down the entire kingdom of Crandor, leaving no survivors except a trio of wizards. Kind of like Game of Thrones, except with less incest, allegedly. The three wizards were named Thalzar, Lozar, and Melzar, who, because they were the last ones alive, they were the only ones left who knew the location of the lost island of Crandor. They held a map that led back through the dangerous reefs that protected the island, but in order to prevent further death, they split it into three parts and hid them away. For one, I'm pointed towards the Oracle that we just found moments ago. Another is in a maze north of Rimington, and the last one was in Lumbridge before it was stolen by goblins, and I'm told that someone in the goblin village might know about it. Additionally, in order to reach the island, we will need a ship and a captain to steer it, which he says can be found in Port Sarum. And lastly, we need to talk to the Duke of Lumbridge to get a magical shield that protects against the dragon's fire. Okay, wow. Seems like a lot. I first start with the Oracle since we just met her. Alright, the map's behind a door below, but entering is rather tough. This is what you need to know. You must use the following stuff. A drink used by a mage, worm string changed to a sheep,
Mage
a
bombs.
small crustacean cage, and a bowl that's not seen heat. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Door below. Does she mean this one that I found during Dork's quest? Well, there's a chest inside and a receptacle to put stuff in, so I guess so. So we have a riddle. Oh god. We have to find items that match these descriptions. I do have a bowl in my bank. As for the crustacean cage, I also have a lobster pot that I bought from Port Sarum when I was leveling my fishing. Haven't found a use for it yet. As for the drink for a mage, I don't know, a beer? Mages can be depressed just like anyone else, right? Makes sense. And as for the worm string, let's try the fishing net. Worms are associated with bait, and the net is sheet-like. I don't know, is that stupid? Let's try it. So as you'll see, the last piece of adamant that I'm missing is the chest. There is a plate body shop in Varric, but they don't sell it. But I do see that they have studded armor, which I now know how to make. It costs 750, which I think it means it sells for half of that, 375, which is like 5 times more than the coifs that I've been making. The only problem is that the studs are blacksmithing, which I don't have leveled enough, so I'd have to farm that a little bit first. But that'll definitely be my next hustle whenever I need gold. And I do remember that the Champions Guild sells an adamant chest actually,
but unfortunately I don't have the money for it right now, so I'll just have to process my cow hides later and earn some gold for that. Oh, it's so slow. You know what? I usually skip the walk for you guys, but this time you're gonna suffer through it with me.
Brody would
What? You want
like
me to talk?
he would
Okay, how about a joke?
very much
So,
benefit
Moth walks
from
into
doing
a
graceful
podiatrist's
early. Like
office.
that's what I did on
The
my Iron
podiatrist
with
asks,
this Iron Man.
"What's the
here,
problem?"
my only
Moth
Iron
says,
Man.
Where do I begin with my problems? Every day I
These
go to
fucking
work
mosquitoes,
for
dude.
Gregory Vasilovich, and all day long I toil. But what is my work? I am a bureaucrat, and so every day I joylessly move papers from one place to another, and then back again. I no longer know what it is that I actually do. I don't even think Gregory Vasilovich knows. He only knows that he has power over me, and this seems to bring him much happiness. And where's my happiness? It's when I awake in the morning and I don't know who I am. In that single moment, I'm happy. And then the memory of who I am strikes me like a cane, and I take to the streets and walk in a malaise here and then here again. Then it is time for work. Others stopped asking me what I do for a living long ago, for they know I will have no answer, and will fix my empty eyes upon them. They fear that my melancholia might prove to be so deep as to be contagious. Sometimes in the dark, in the deepest dark of the night, I awaken in my bed and I turn to my right, and with horror, I see some old lady lying on my arm. An old lady that I once loved, Doc, in whose flesh I once found splendor and now see only decay. An old lady who insults me by her very existence. Once, Doc, when I was young, I flew into a spider web and was trapped. In my panic, I smashed my wings till dust flew from them, but it did not free me, and only alerted the spider. The spider moved towards me, and I became still. Then the spider stopped. I had heard many stories from my elders about spiders, about how they would sink their fangs into your cephalothorax and you'd be paralyzed but aware as the spider slowly devoured you. So I remained as still as possible, but when the spider again began moving towards me, I smashed my wing again into my cage of silk, and this time it worked. I cut into the web and I freed myself and flew skyward. I was free and filled with joy, but this joy soon turned to horror. I looked down and I saw in my escape I had taken with me a single strand of silk, and at the end of that strand was the spider scrambling up towards me. Was I to die high in the sky where no spider should be? I flew this way, then that. Finally I freed myself from the strand and I watched as it floated earthward with the spider. But days later, a strange feeling descended upon my soul, Doc. I began to feel that my entire life was that single strand of silk with a deadly spider racing up it and towards me. And I had felt that I had already been bitten by its venomous fangs, and I was living in a state of paralysis as life devoured me whole. My daughter, Alexandria, fell to the cold of last winter. The cold took her, as it did many of us, and so my family mourned, and I placed upon my countenance the look of grief, Doc. But it was a masquerade. I felt no grief for my dead daughter, but only envy. And so I have one child now, a boy whose name is Stefan Mikhailovich Smakovnikov. And I'll tell you now, Doc, with great and deep shame, the terrible truth. I no longer love him. When I look into his eyes, all I see is the same cowardice that I see when I catch a glimpse of my own eyes in a mirror. It is this cowardice that keeps me living.
Bro is just dead ass
Keeps me
reading us a
moving from
novel
place to
while he
place,
walks to the next
saying
part.
hello
Like
and
what I'm
goodbye,
watching, he's just like
eating,
walking to the
though
next part in the
hungry,
quest.
still unless walking without destination. And at
Creative.
night, lying beside the strange old lady in this burlesque of a life that I endure. If only the cowardice would lead me for the time needed to reach over and pick up the cocked and loaded pistol that lies on my bedside table, and I might finally end this facade once and for all. But alas, the cowardice takes no breaks. It is what defines me. It is what frames my life.
It is what I am, and yet I cannot resign myself to my own life. Instead, with despair as my constant companion, as I walk here and then there, without dreams, without hope, and without love. Moth, says the podiatrist, your tale has moved me, and it is clear that you need help, but it is help I cannot provide. You must see your psychiatrist and tell him of your troubles. Why on earth did you come to my office? The moth replies, because the light was on. Okay, so the lobster pot worked, which confirms two things. One, this is the right door, and two, this was the crustacean cage. It even marks it off in the quest log. So let's try the bowl. Nope. Fishing net. Nope. Beer. Oh my. Okay, now I actually need a beer. Well, actually, a drink used by a mage. For that grave robbing quest, we had to recruit that team to open the tomb. One of them was the dwarf, who I got to join by buying him a drink. When doing so, you were given 3 choices, and one of them was like the mage's mind bomb. So let's go try that. Yeah. So
Literally what I
wizard
called
mind
it, but
bomb.
it's actually
And
called a
while I'm
wizard
over
mind
here,
bomb.
I asked the goblin generals what they know about the other map piece, and they say that the goblin who has it is named Wormbrain, and he got caught and is being held in the Port Sarum jail. So I very carefully used the drink on the door, and that's 204 down. So I got 2 ideas. The bowl did not work, but you can craft one at level 8 crafting in the pottery section. There are clay deposits in the game, and from my time farming the barbarians, I remember there was a pottery wheel there. To make pottery, you need to apply heat to clay. At least that's how it works in real life. So considering how detail-oriented the cooking is, I'm going to assume it's the same for pottery. So maybe the bowl I tried was just one step ahead, and if I take some clay to the pottery wheel and do it raw, that might work. And as for the worm string, the only thing that jumps out to me, again, is fishing. The small fishing net didn't work, but there's also this large one that I can try, so we'll head to the fishing shop in Port Sarum and try that. Wait, what the F is going on here? Did I start a trend or something? What kind of idiot doesn't know that armor reduces your magic damage? Imagine being bad at video games. There's no large fishing net. I can see it in my fishing skill menu, but it's not sold here, I guess. Well, there goes that idea. I guess let's just try the goblin. 10,000 gold for the map piece? Are you out of your mind? Yeah, just kill the bastard. Okay, there's the map piece, but I can't reach it. Oh, come on, just stick your staff in there or something. Try the guard. Nope. No pickpocket option. But wait a second. Remember the quest said that you needed 33 magic as a requirement, so this must be where you grab it telekinetically. But only problem? I'm out of La runes, and the magic shops don't sell them. At some point I got some, but I used them all on Varric teleports, and I have no idea where I got them from.
1 hour later.
Alright, so I just got done combing through hours and hours of footage, tracing back from when I used the teleports, and I found out that I got them from the barbarians that I was grinding for attack levels to equip the green popsicle stick. So I got 2 choices. I can either farm more of them or pay the 10,000 gold, considering I already took the time to track them down, much like a World of Warcraft player who spent $10,000 in the cash shop. Told you so, by the way. I'm in the sunk cost fallacy pretty hard, so I'm just gonna go farm them. And like I said, there's also the pottery wheel in the same village, so it'll be kind of convenient, actually. Oh, you need water? You know what? I'm surprised there's no, like, food and water meter in this game. Where's the patch where your characters have a bowel movement once a day, and if you don't wipe, you get a rash? Good lord. Okay, I'll shut up and get the water. Okay. And, hey, unfired bowl. So that's most definitely it. So now it's
Back
just
my
some
chud
genocide
life,
for
god
Alaru.
damn it.
You know what's awesome? I farmed magic all the way up to 25 to get the teleport to save time, only to waste runes that are crucial for a quest that I now need, forcing me to waste far more time than I ever would have saved. That's some beautiful gameplay. But it wasn't too bad, actually. It only took about 20 minutes. During my farm, I was thinking about the last riddle, the worm string changed to a sheet, and I was thinking maybe silk. like a silkworm string. Yeah, you ever see how they make silk? They take a bunch of silk from their cocoons and weave it all together. It's kind of like humanity, endlessly weaving the fragile threads of our existence, with each strand being a silent testament to our toil. We labor without question, driven by instinct, or maybe perhaps the weight of purpose imposed upon us, blind to the truth that our delicate and intimate creations are not our own. And when the loom is bare and the silk claimed by unseen hands, we too are cast aside, our usefulness consumed, and our essence discarded. We become ghosts of our own making, quiet casualties of fleeting beauty spun from suffering, forgotten as the world moves on, draped in the finery of our sacrifice. Oh, excuse me. So while doing my crafting in a desert town, I noticed that there was a silk vendor. So I used the unfired bowl. It works because I'm a genius, of course. Go to the jail, telekinesis the map piece, desert town, get the silk. Examining it says it's a sheet. Use it on the door. B-E-A, beautiful gameplay. There's a message inscribed on the chest that he used all of his magical skill to keep it from being recovered. Yeah, I used all of my magical might, barring entry with common household items that anyone could get. So that's 2 of 3 map pieces. The last one is north of Remington. There's that stupid Crafters Guild. Bastards. Screw you and your stupid club. I don't want to be in it. Strangle you with your brown aprons. While I'm here, I find an NPC that will change your appearance if you want to. I choose not to because, much like in real life, I'm already the perfect specimen, but he does give me this medallion that I can wear. This seems familiar. There's also this wizard tower. Is this it? Trespassing? No, Q. Oh my god. Are you... Fuck you. Okay, this must be it. All of the doors are locked and the ladders are broken. There's a trap door outside, but I can't enter it. I start killing the rats and one of them drops a key. I use it on a door to enter a room of ghosts with 4 orange doors now. So I start killing them until one of them drops a key, and I use it on this southernmost and... Oh shit. Okay, so I guess this is the maze part of this. Makes sense. These ladders are one way basically, and if you choose wrong, you start over from the beginning. So I kill more ghosts, get another key, and this time before going up, I take a sneaky print screen. So this way I can kind of tell where I'm going to drop. Okay, so that ladder leads straight back, leaving the only one in the far corner, meaning that the 2 doors on the opposite sides are linked. So let's just go up this one. Okay, so skeletons this time with green doors. Alright, so starting to see a pattern. One of these is going to have a key, right? Okay, so it's the one with the buckler. It looks like the unique looking enemies out of all of them hold the key, so it's not completely random. So I used it on the furthest door here, which leads down to a pit. Oh my god. What is that? Oh my god, it's a giant demon. This is bad. I only have like 5 pork chops. Okay. I killed the zombie, which gives me the first key. And then there's this wizard with a foot fetish who spawns cabbage for me. Hey, free food. I'll take it. Alright, demon time. Let's wait for our debuffs to wear off. This thing looks pretty, I don't know, powerful. Swole. F it. Let's do this. Cue the boss music. Okay. Good. Take it. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Fuck. Run. Run. Oh wait, he's stuck. He's stuck. He doesn't like this part of the room. Okay, let's unequip and do magic. Wait, are you stuck or what? He's psyching me out right now. Alright, eat this. Oh, don't run up to him. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, he's scared. Okay, eat the meat. Here. Okay, run. Alright, eat it.
Bro is
Don't
unintentionally
melee him, you
fucking
idiot.
He's
Oh my
flinching.
god.
He doesn't know he's doing it, but he's flinching. What the fuck?
Oh, 14 damage. Yeah, take it. Okay, I have no heals. This is it. Okay, it looks like this is the safe spot. All right, pump them. That sounded wrong. Okay. Whew. Smooth. And in the chest, the final map piece. Okay, so that's the map completed. Wait. Oh. That's a penis. Yeah. That's totally... Why is there an erect cock right here? Great, I did all of this for a dick pic. But that is the map done, which now leaves just the ship, the captain, and the shield. So considering how amazing magic is, I think it's probably time to stock up. I buy a ton of runes for each school, except for Chaos, which are 90 gold each, which is absolutely insane, and I'm not paying that. I'll just stick with the little baby bolts for now. I also pick up some elemental staves. My guess is that they buff whatever element you're casting. Obviously you want to use fire for fire, water for water, but for now I can only afford water, fire, and air, so I'll have to get earth sometime later. And with that, I'm broke again, which is awesome. But next we head on over to Lumbridge and ask the Duke for the shield, and he just gives it to us. That's it. No riddles, no map collecting. He just hands it over. Well, that was easy. It's actually better than my bronze shield too, so I'm just gonna rock it for now. Okay, so last, that means we just have to hit up Port Sarum for a ship and a captain. I checked the bar, but there aren't any takers crazy enough to go to the Dragon Island. This guy in the dock says that he'll sell me one for 2,000 gold, but there are two problems. One, I'm broke now, so I have to farm gold, and two, there's a giant hole in it and it's in need of repairs. So I process more cowhides into coifs, get the gold, purchase it, and it even comes with its own cabin boy. I ask him if he can pilot it, to which...
Oh, Cabin Boy Jenkins, you got the ghost of him for a crewmate in sailing.
He says no, but he knows someone who can. The rope seller who helped me out with the Bebop quest. I ask him if he's up for the task, which he is, but obviously I need to repair the boat first. He tells me that I need wooden planks and steel nails to patch it up. The planks I know from Gertrude's quest, where we found the cat in the sawmill. The operator there will make planks for me if I give him wood, so that's all fine. But steel nails, unfortunately, I'm a couple points off from making, which means I need to level my blacksmithing a bit, which is painfully slow. The levels really crawl at this point, and for steel you need 1 iron ore and 2 coal, so it's essentially 3 ores for 1 bar, and the coal takes like forever to mine. Wait, what the F? Okay, why is there a clown putting his wiener in a present? No, I'm not joking, look. His wiener is in the present. Oh my god. So I'm mining so slowly, probably because I'm still using a bronze pickaxe. There is a pickaxe vendor in the Dwarven Mine who sells better ones, all the way up to Rune, which I can't use because I actually checked this time. Not that it matters because it costs 32,000 effing gold. But I do pick up the adamant pickaxe, which helps greatly. So I start making steel stuff for skillups, and when I go to sell, I wander into the clothes shop, and I find the brown apron, funny enough. Okay, well, let's see if we can finally enter the Crafters Guild. Okay, doucher, we meet again. Don't you dare bar me entry. Oh, okay. Well, it's a Crafters Guild. There are different benches here, like pottery wheels and looms. There are also these precious metal veins. There are cows and a bank nearby, which is actually pretty convenient. The crappy thing with the Lumbridge spot is that the bank is all the way across the river and up 2 floors, so there's a lot of wasted time just walking from point A to point B. So it'll be nice to... Wait, I can't use the bank? Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. One final kick in the balls with this cursed place. To use the bank, you need to complete your achievement diary. And I don't even know where to begin with half this crap, which makes this whole crafting guild saga a complete waste of my time.
Okay, but that's the last straw.
So I get to 34 blacksmith and make some nails, patch up the hole, find out I need to do it 2 more times, make more nails to patch it up, and the old girl is sea ready. I go fetch Ned and load up on sandwiches. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Shit, I didn't reload my prayer. Oh, and I forgot my strength potion. Can we go back? Wait, how's this thing moving? It doesn't have a sail. Oh, fire everywhere! No, Jenkins. All right. Smooth. Okay, so am I to assume that this is a one-shot deal? What happens if I die? I have no more boat. Oh, I should have brought more sandwiches. Wow. Oh, just run. Run. Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Okay, Elvarg. Taste my blade. Quick! Eat an entire steak sandwich in combat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Wow. Dude, this fire hurts. Oh, 3 damage? Are you joking me? This thing is effing me up. Oh, come on, hit him. Oh, God. Fire hot. Oh, eat. Eat. Just keep eating. Okay, run. Yeah, run. Just run. Oh, good. Giant demons. Oh, please let me through this. Well, that went well. Okay, so I'm stuck in a fire cavern surrounded by demons with 2 sandwiches. Wait, we're in Karamja? Yeah, it says I completed a medium task in Karamja, and that'll also remember the secret door for future reference. Okay, so obviously that didn't go too well. We need to do a little regrouping here and restock on heals. There's no way that you only get 1 shot at this. That would just be insane. So this must be a back door on Karamja, right? Let's try to find the exit here. Okay, yeah, not the exit. Oh god, dude, please. Save
Bro
me.
walked into this
Alright, let's just
the
heart the
bizarre
back.
area for the
Is Ned just
with all the
dead,
rock
by the way?
people.
Do I like need a new cabin boy now? Okay, so the ship is still there in the port. I just need to repair it again. But I'm pretty sure we just unlocked a shortcut on Karamja, so we'll just try that first. Alright, so we have a few options here. Like I said, we don't have the adamant chest yet, so that'll probably be a big help. The only issue is that it costs 21,000 gold, which is insane, so I would need to get 1 more blacksmith level, then make studs, and then make and sell the studded armor, because the coifs are just going to take forever. I could also just grind more. I seem to be hitting like once every 10 effing swings, which isn't very ideal. So I decided to first pursue the adamant.
Bro doesn't know about the maid save spot.
Yes,
Oh.
so I started making
All these easy like bosses and like first quest you do, like all the bosses at the end like can just be save spotted with mage or like range. I'm pretty sure I used mage for like all these early things.
selling steel gear, and it's here I realized that vendor prices aren't set into stone. Yeah, no kidding. Look here. Look here! Look, listen! So these steel swords sell for 130 each, right? But then I sold a bunch. You can see he has 23 in stock, and now he only pays 32 gold each, which means that this entire time I've been farming gold, I've been completely effing myself over by getting a fraction of what I'm supposed to be getting. Beautiful gameplay. The trick that I found is to just sell a few and then layer hop to a fresh shop and then rinse and repeat. It takes a while, but I eventually get to the level to where I can make studs, and the gold really piles in now because these suckers sell for 3 effing 40 each. So I farm up almost 40k, get the chest, which is a huge boost, like plus 50 in stab, slash, and crush. So now we got this. I load up on heals, strength pot, refilled prayer, and I'm also ditching magic this time to make more room for heals.
Also, he doesn't realize you're supposed to be like praying mage as well against this Elvarg dragon. If you're gonna try and do it melee, I'm pretty sure I just did it mage, like I said. This guy is hella raw dogging. I want to see the next episode. Oh, it's like an hour and 28. Okay.
I actually
He's
find
nearing
that
the end
again,
here.
and he
Wonder if
tells
he
me that
gives up.
Got towed back by a friendly passing whale. Oh, well, thanks for leaving me to die. But like I said, I don't think we need them because we unlocked a shortcut in Karamja. And looking at the map, I see that just south of Krandor in the Karamja volcano is a dungeon entrance. So if my suspicions are correct, that'll just lead us back to the dragon. And if that doesn't work, I suppose I'll just have to repair the ship again and sail back. But I go to Karamja, and unsurprisingly, I find out that I'm a genius. I was right. Alright, you bastard. Prepare to feel the heat. The heat of the monotone madness. Oh my god. Dude, this thing is ridiculous. I got him to like a quarter that time, but he just keeps spamming that effing fire, and it just burns through all of my heals. You ever play a fighting game against a friend or a sibling, and they just use the same move over and over again, but they just keep doing it because you don't know how to counter it?
Oh my god.
Please go easy on me, okay? I'm new. Please just go easy on me.
Welcome to the-
I'm new to the game.
Welcome to the real world! This is the real world! You learned it early, son!
That's all you ever do in your house?
Yeah, it's basically what this guy does, except I can't just unplug his controller and punch him. I think maybe another issue is that my food sucks. Remember, I can fish up salmon at this point, and I think they heal for more than these sandwiches and pork chops, so this time I farm up a full inventory of those and get my prayer going. This time, for sure. Okay, so I only got him like to 80%. What the F? This is some rock'em sock'em robot bullcrap. Alright, the last thing I can think of is in the Champions Hall there was a rune longsword, but there's two problems. One, I need 40 attack level, and I'm at like 35. And two, it's 32,000 mother effing gold, which means that we have to farm, and oh my god, we have to farm. We have to kill every single cow in Gillinor, not just for the XP even, but also for the hide, so we can even afford it. This is a real hero's journey right here. We had a rise, then our extended fall, and this would be a rebirth. Wait, what's this? Why not? I suppose this will keep me sane. Wait, why do they have the Trump dance in this game? Wow. So after many cows and a couple of beers, we have reached attack level 40 and make another steel run and flood every single world with studded chests, and boom. Blue popsicle stick, full inventory. Every moment in my life has led up to this. I can't fail now. This is for my 3.6% female viewing audience. Oh my god, stop spamming. Bruh. Okay. Good. Good hits. You fuck. Okay, this isn't bad actually. He's already half and I have a lot of fish left.
Holy fuck, he might actually get it. What the
Positioning.
fuck? He's raw dogging
on,
it
hit
without
him.
prayer.
It's a giant dragon. How can he miss?
He's literally got.
Oh,
He should be in like a studded gear
I
that he
haven't
was
hit him in,
making
like 20 swings.
for like magic defense, but no.
Dude, this dragon fire is like ridiculously OP. What the F? Oh my god. Oh, crit city, baby. Ah. Run. No, kill. Stay. Oh god. Oh my
I think he's
god.
gonna get it. What the fuck? No, don't run.
I had like
Oh,
a
he was
20
so
long
close.
streak of misses. What the F? This is a bullcorn. I think I got it. I just need to get lucky. No more grinding. Let's just stock up again and give it another go. Alrighty, effer. Now I'm mad. Wait, what? Why is he at half? Does he not regen? Oh yeah. Get wrecked, you fire spamming bitch. Good. Yeah, die. Oh, you rip its head off?
Oh, okay. I guess it saved the instance. Actually, that might be a thing. I don't know. Maybe that might have been something I did on like my main account or something, not on my Iron. I'm pretty sure I knew better to not do that on my Iron. Or maybe I'm thinking of Calfight Queen. I don't know.
Oh, that's so fucking metal.
Well, that was an ordeal. Hey, there's like a secret passage here. What's up with that? Do you need a mining pick or something? This is a secret wall, right? So we return to the guildmaster, who says that if I go back to Oziak, he'll now sell me the armor. Wait, what? Sell it to me? I just killed a dragon and I still have to buy it? This is some ridiculous bullcorn. Wait, 2 quest points for that? That's ridiculous. It took me like a week to do. Oh, it cost 84,000 gold? Great. Well, to be honest, that was awesome. You know when you're playing a game or watching a movie and there's like this...
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure I used I followed an Iron Man guide. Like, it was a really old school one, but like the end goal of that guide was like a few hours long guide, but it's a guide to getting you to do your quests, learn all your Iron Man things, like use the wiki, go do your shit, like grab, like, he's not using wiki obviously, but like go grab your shit, like it's not gonna be easy like a main, and it gets you to do all these quests to like boost yourself up, like waterfall quest, vampire slayer, all these things, like the witch's house for HP, whatever, and eventually it like gears you towards doing dragon slayer, and that's the end of the guide. And then the guy's like, all right, I've put you on the right path, now it's for you to decide on what you do from here on. And I kind of like that guide specific. I wish I could reference who it was. It wasn't Bodhi, although I've taken hints and stuff from like old school Bodhi and Iron Mammal to like with really old school shit, like it's probably more modern stuff for the activities I do. I've adopted that. I mean, like I'm not super like stubborn like that. I'll like, here I am at a new boss. I was like, I don't need to do all that stuff. I was still doing my Slayer grind, and I was like, oh wait, we actually got like a new thing to do. Like, I mean, I think the first time I came back to OSRS or whatever, like a year or so ago, maybe, I got on Araxxor. I was like, where are these at? And I was like, oh, they're at this cave over here. And I just killed the little tiny ones. I was like, I don't feel like learning a new boss right now. I should have did that at the time. Maybe I would have had Fang by now for upgraded melee thingy.
One moment where you can pinpoint where you really fell in love with it. I already like this game, but that was legitimately one of the best quests I've ever done in any MMO ever. Yeah, I'm gonna glaze this game hard. There was puzzle solving, exploration, grinding, and a tough battle to top it all off. It felt like an adventure. Prime example of what a quest should be, in my opinion. And you can't pin this on nostalgia. I know it's hard to tell, but this is my first time playing this game. It's kind of bittersweet that a quest that was made in 2001 has more heart and character than any other I've done in any modern MMO in the past 10 years. But that's what this game does really well. It does a very good job of immersing you and giving you direction without flat out telling you the solutions. And if you are able to resist the urge to look it up, you're left with a really accomplished and immersive feeling. Old school RuneScape for many is considered to be one of the greatest MMOs of all time, and I've started a quest to see just why that is. Having primarily played World of Warcraft for the past 2 decades, I have the privilege to be able to play RuneScape from a completely blind perspective, and I'm challenging myself by attempting to complete every quest in the game in Iron Man mode without the use of guides. Today, I offer you a glimpse in the experience of a World of Warcraft transplant's first adventure in the world of RuneScape. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? So what little I do know of this game, I do know that the maximum level for all the skills is 99, and I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe you guys can weigh in on this one, but I was thinking of altering the challenge a little bit. As you know, the goal is to complete every single quest, but I've been enjoying it so much that I was thinking of maxing out every skill as well. I'm fairly confident that I can do it. In fact, I'm more confident I can do it over the quests because from what I can tell, it's just time investment. And anyone who's familiar with me knows that I do not shy away from grinds. Rank 14 in the recreation of a 15-year-old video game, by the way.
Okay, you don't have to mention it every 15 minutes. I don't mention I got rank 14 like every fucking time. Like, come on now, buddy.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm a grinder for sure. I'm so much of a grinder, in fact, that I downloaded an app called Grinder, but I'm very confused as to why people keep asking for pictures of my butthole. It's kind of odd. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I will use your guys' feedback to aid me in that decision. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. It's a pretty big undertaking, I am sure, but I don't know. I'd like more reasons to play this game, honestly. But for now, as close as I am to 99 mining, I am ready to quest. As promised, we're just going to continue that Plague City quest line. Remember, we broke the quarantine. We found out that there is no actual plague, and it was just the King of East Arduni covering it up with no actual logical reason behind it.
This isn't the next
Let's actually bring the
follow-up.
popsicle stick. The Bone Reavers is nice, but it weighs so much, it's kind of annoying to drag around, so I think I just want to go lightweight for now. Oh my god. Dude, the teleporting is so useful. This is like such a difference from just walking everywhere. Alright, we gotta talk to King Doucher, right? As usual, I'll kind of abridge this dialogue and cut out all of the unnecessary small talk for you guys. Well, as we've previously discussed, my brother is currently gathering strengths in the lands west of here. The only known way into those lands is through the underground pass. Oh shit. I've heard bad things about this place. People say I won't be able to do this. Oh, fucking great, dude. Yeah, I got minor spoilers on this one. To make matters worse, some crazy group of cultists has recently made their home in the pass. Their leader, some madman named Iban, claims to be the son of Zamorak himself. Wait, Iban? Didn't he have a spell named after him? Yeah, Iban Blast, remember?
I've
What do you
been
need from me?
I've been
brothers to be
splast,
stopped, go through
brother.
the underground pass
I've
must be
been
found.
splast.
This is the task I have
Oh
for
my
you.
God.
You think you're up for it? Hell yeah. Oh, we're missing the requirements. Great. Oh, never mind. It's letting us do it anyway. You'll find the entrance to the underground pass at the far end of West Arduni. The main tracker, Koftik, will meet you there. Okay.
It's
Remember, the underground
Ardoin.
pass is lethal. Go prepared
Ardoin.
with food and armor, or you won't last long. All right.
It's
What
armor, not
requirements am I
armor.
missing? I
Oh my
wonder.
god, this guy.
Oh, I
He's
need
just
level
like
50
rage baiting
agility.
everyone.
Wow.
I got
I'm at
rage baited.
43.
Fuck.
Well, it says it's not required, but it is recommended. Alright. Well, I don't know what's awaiting me, but I do know that this is one of the infamous quests of this game, and people are looking forward to me raging in it, so I feel like I should probably fulfill all of the requirements, right? Okay, the highest obstacle course I can do is Canifis, and also the high level.
Canifis, not Canifis. Come on, Brody. He is just doing this on purpose.
Agility arena obstacle. So I need to find either Canifis or the agility arena. No.
Why has this ruby been on the fucking ground for like a half an hour? Why is it not disappearing? What the fuck? Why is it there? Every time I run here, this ruby is there. Shouldn't it have despawned like a half an hour ago? What the fuck?
No. Oh, here we go. It's in Mauritania. Okay. I've actually been there before when I was constructing my farming route, which ended up being too expensive, so I really haven't done anything in it. I suppose the fastest route would be to teleport to Varric and then we just walk east. Remember, we did unlock the passage there like 8 months ago, good lord. By the way, I can't hear out of my left ear right now, so if my voice sounds like weird, that's probably why. Like if you ever talk to anybody with headphones, they're all like, huh? What? Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm unintentionally speaking loudly. Alright, so the underground pass, I'm already intimidated. It says it's dangerous, so we have to remember to armor up before going, or sorry, armor up. Damn, I was kind of ready for another quest, and now we're doing more grinding. This game is such a tease sometimes. Nice spots are always a good sign. This must be a pretty good spot, huh? What the F was that? I like glitched. Yeah, what is this part? Am I like Harry Potter flying on a broomstick? Oh, he's pole vaulting, I see. It just looks incredibly awkward and not at all what pole vaulting looks like. Ah, broke me legs. Alright, well, you guys get the idea. You've seen agility before. You just basically do laps over and over while trying to not go insane. Actually, this is a good opportunity to talk about something, I guess. So, I know we've talked about this before, and I hate to bring it up. Hopefully it doesn't annoy you guys, but upload speed and consistency. As you might know, with my schedule and other stuff going on with my channel, I'm usually able to get an OSRS video out every 2 weeks or so, ideally. Although I've been trying to make them longer now. I'm trying to go for like 1 hour-ish long videos. Whereas when I started, it was just like 20 minutes, I think. And some people are a little disappointed with the pace and the upload frequency. Even more so now that there's so many of the WoW guys coming over, and they're kind of doing a similar blind first experience kind of thing. And they're way faster than me. So some people have been like, what the F? I guess as a way to kind of pressure me for more uploads since there's more people doing it. I don't know. But I guess where my head is at right now for the series is, and this is for my own gameplay and my own enjoyment, I kind of like taking my time with it, you know? I know that the progress is excruciatingly slow for some, but I actually kind of like this pace because it sort of fits in with the whole idea of the series, and that's sort of like this lost art within MMOs, I think, especially fully discovered ones like old school RuneScape, where you don't need to know everything and to be like hyper efficient to have fun. And you can just kind of do your own thing at your own pace and, you know, create your own fun. Actually, I feel like the best way to describe this is to talk about another channel, and that's Gix G17. He's not RuneScape related, but what he was sort of this old school kind of commentated playthrough channel, more focused around the Elder Scrolls series. And the cool and unique thing with him was that, and anybody who watches stuff will know exactly where I'm going with this, is that he progressed like extremely slow.
That's literally WoW Krendor with his leveling hunter series that's been going on for like over, I don't know, 13, 14, maybe 15 years now. I don't know if he's, now I gotta look. WoW Krendor, when's the last time he uploaded? WoW Krendor. Oh, he uploaded pretty recently. But when's the last time he did like his leveling thing? Because I don't know if he's in TBC or he's still. Oh wait, WoW leveling 4 weeks ago. Where is he at now? What level is his hunter? It's been scrunched down, so.
Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Krendor, and welcome back to more WoW leveling today. Where are we, dude? We're in the Araxxor Highlands. Look at this.
What?
You might say, Krendor, what's happening? The last time you did a WoW leveling, you were in the Twilight Highlands doing the pre-patch. Well, when I logged in, it was like, would you like to experience the leveling catch-up? And I was like, dude, do I? So I clicked it.
Bro, now he wants to, like, bro has been farming this one series while leveling episode 180. Like, he never got to max level at any point in any expansion when he started this character. Like, they were at 30-minute videos. Like, bro, like, was milking the he never got to max level once. Wow, Krendor, like, he's only got 500. He's halfway to 1 mil subscribers. Damn. Wow, Krendor, like, he is a classic WoW YouTuber. Okay, I'm going off topic. Let our guy talk.
From what I understand, he just kind of did YouTube as a fun hobby on the side. So he would just kind of get to it when he had the free time. But we're talking like in Morrowind, 10 years to get level 15. Like, there are people in the comments who say that they started watching it during middle school.
That is the same with me watching WoW Krendor's hunter leveling guy. Like, only reason I kept, like, I'm a hunter main, so I was like, I don't mind WoW Krendor. He's playing my class, and he actually like listened to one of my comments where I was all bitching. I'm like, bro, you're not pressing this thing on cooldown, streamer. He's like, to the dismay of some viewers, I will start to press kill command more often. I think he's all playing BM. I don't know if he still is.
And they now have children. I don't know.
But yeah, that was like back when I was like in high school or whatever. I'm a 32-year-old man now. So, dude's not max level yet.
It's just, in the year 2025, it's very difficult to provide something unique on YouTube anymore. But That might have been one of the most interesting and unique things I've personally seen on the website for like the near 2 decades I've been using it. I don't know. There's just something fascinating about watching someone age 10 years in a single playthrough. So I don't mind that at all for this series, actually. I think it would actually be kind of a cool and unique thing for this to go on for like years and years and kind of be like this slow but consistent part of my life. And hopefully yours as well. And sadly and tragically, and maybe this is a point against this idea, but Gix actually passed away recently, which was really sad to learn. Super wholesome, really sweet guy, and definitely a big loss to the community, is evidenced with how much he was loved. But yeah, I don't know. He created something very unique and very inspiring to me. Like I said, I think it ties perfectly to the whole idea of this series, is that you can just kind of do your own thing, and to show that you don't have to speedrun stuff or to play hyper efficiently to have fun with it. And, you know, sort of showing off that joy of natural discovery, even if it takes a really, really long time. Like, some things might take years to learn, but to me that makes it all the more satisfying. It's kind of similar to, like, not jerking off for a week or something, right? Like, I'm fully expecting that I will run into quests that'll just take me years to solve. And maybe some of them are unsolvable right now with the knowledge that I have. But I figure the more I play and the more I learn, maybe I'll eventually figure it out as I kind of unravel the game systems and stuff. Or maybe even the cases where, if I'm not being dumb and, you know, maybe the quest is really obtuse and kind of unsolvable unless you look stuff up. Maybe Jagex will like put in clues and stuff and give more direction for the people who, you know, want to solve it without looking up a guide or whatever. I guess I'm trying to say it's more, it's kind of more like savoring it, if that makes sense. Yeah, savoring it. I think that's a good way to put it. It's like, I really enjoy this game, and I feel like I'm in a pretty unique position here, never having played it, so I kind of want that to last a long time. I think it would be super interesting if 10 years from now I'm like...
No, but deadass, he's been spoiled somehow from someone close, like some fan has just been like, oh, by the way, you do this. I don't know if he streams, actually. I think I've caught a rare time where Mad Season is streamed on Twitch, but I don't think he really streams. But someone, like, on his friends list is like, by the way, this is... like, that would totally be me.
All right. We finished the drinking contest. Oh, we're a Viking. Woo! I want to see how many major life events I have to go through before I figure out the drinking contest in old school RuneScape. How awesome would it be if I, like, got married, had kids, got divorced, became addicted to hardcore drugs, and, like, go through rehab in between starting and finishing that quest? That would be amazing. I think another part of it too is maybe, you know, having made like 500 World of Warcraft videos at this point, I feel like I'm kind of craving doing something unique. So yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling at this point. I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that I know that I do upload this series quite slowly. It will probably be a multi-year long journey, but I'm okay with that. I actually think it'll make it cooler. And aside from that, even just, I feel like it'll make my personal gameplay experience funner because I can just kind of experience it naturally and just share that with you. So yeah, this is a shout out for those of you crazy enough to stick around for 10 years or however long it'll take me in this weird experiment I've embarked upon. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for being patient. Thanks for being a part of my community. I appreciate you guys and all that lame stuff. But yeah, ramble over for now. Actually, hang on, I got one more thing to ramble about. I think another aspect to it is that as much as I do like this game, I don't really want to do the same thing that I did with World of Warcraft, and that's becoming a niche with it. I feel like being in an OSRS niche right now is pretty good. It seems to me that the game is in quite a good place, and there's a ton of excitement around it. But I don't know. You never know.
Maybe in like 5 years, breast milk will start mysteriously disappearing in the JGEX offices, you know what I mean? And during my time on YouTube, I've really grown quite a passion for video editing in general and like filmography. You can see this a little bit in my Why It Was series, or Pandora's Box is another example of that. And as fun as these videos are, there's no real room for that kind of stuff. So I don't think it would be fulfilling enough for me to just machine gun OSRS videos. Yeah, I think in that case I would actually run the risk of burnout as well. I don't know. I guess some high maintenance. I guess I kind of like what I've been doing recently with an OSRS video every other video with my other stuff kind of mixed in there. I think that's enough variety to keep me entertained and motivated, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy my other stuff as well while you're waiting on the OSRS stuff. Sorry, I just realized I've been ranting forever. I feel like you have your most philosophical moments running agility courses in this game. I don't know, maybe it's the mind-numbing nature, clearing your thoughts and making room. Yeah, whenever you have a really difficult and important crossroads in your life and you just don't know what to do agility courses in old school RuneScape. Alright, whatever. Screw all that. Let's just play the damn game, shall we? I guess I will check back when we have 50 agility.
A few moments later.
Okay, we just hit 45 agility, and it looks like we unlocked the Shazian Advanced course. So I'm going to try to find Shazian on the map here. No. Oh, here's the farming guild. It's on the other side of the effing planet. Wonder how you get over there. Oh, there it is. I don't think I can get to this landmass, though. Oh, no, this is Korend. We can get there. Yeah, we just have to talk to Vios. Okay, it's just straight west of here. Oh, there's so much of this game I've not yet explored. Whoa, new trees. Can't harvest them. Yew trees, I think those are new. Pretty huge. Okay, here it is. Uh-oh. There's no one here. That's a bad sign. Well, there's 2 different ways to go, huh? Let's try this one first. I only gave 100? Really? Canifus was 175 for the whole course, and it was way shorter, too. Let's try the other way. It says you need a mithril... Oh. You need a mithril grapple-tipped bolt with a rope equipped. I have actually encountered this a few times with agility shortcuts. I do not know where you get that. Oh, you smith it. Yeah, see? Mithril crossbow grapple tips. I can make it. Looks like there's an anvil to the south. Yeah, let's go ahead and make it and try this other path. Oh, free orange dye, look at that. Yoink. Now I just need a hand of Ragnaros. There you go. And I suppose we just need a rope, right? Shit, I need a mithril bolt. Okay, back to the anvil. Have I mentioned there's a lot of walking in this game yet? I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Oh, you need feathers too? Oh. I don't have the fletching. Good. Yeah. You need 54 to fletch mithril bolts. Alright, well, I guess this is a bust. I guess higher level courses don't necessarily award more experience. It's probably better to just like stick with the courses that a bunch of other people are doing is what I'm thinking. Oh, there are these people who farm these werewolves here as well, so I was wondering if they're after a drop or maybe it's just another good XP farm. So I might try that later. But yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you guys again when I have 50 agility. Oh, this also came my way. I guess they added a new spell in the game, semi-based off of my playthrough. They referenced me in the patch notes or something, but they added this Monster Inspect spell, which apparently gives you information about a monster, like its weaknesses and crap, so I definitely wanted to give that a go. As you can see, it takes body and mind runes, which is nice. I was kind of thinking about that.
I was wondering where that spell came from. It's like a level 2 spell, like it's right next to like the home teleport thing in your spell book. I was like, why is this inspect thing like thought you had to be high in lunar spells type of deal to inspect a monster and get its stats and everything, but thanks to Matt Season as one of the people, I guess.
actually. It's a little bit funny and also sad that I made like 500 feedback-filled World of Warcraft videos over the course of 10 years with no discernible change in the slightest. And within like 3 OSRS videos, Jagex were making identifiable changes to improve the new player experience and referencing me directly. Yeah, that's some beautiful gameplay right there. Blizzard is just very receptive to improving their game, you guys. And they totally don't have this smug Rockstar developer mentality, despite the fact that they made BFA in Shadowlands and this abomination. Like, I'm sorry, if you are responsible for this,
My brand.
you relinquish your right to have a Rockstar developer mentality, okay? You make Burning Crusade and Wrath, okay, yeah, I let you get away with it, but you make this? No. No more. Alright. Did it. It actually didn't take as long as I expected. I guess rambling helps pass the time, I don't know. We did get a bunch more of those Marks of Grace. Oh, also, I did see that there's a mini game right here, and we haven't done one for this episode yet, so I figure this is convenient enough, so let's just check this out real quick. Can you tell me why you are here? I plan to assist the forces of Saradomin, who will come to our aid and fight against the legions of vampires that infest this foul place. These brave mercenaries shall need a guide. When a guide arrives, I will aid the mercenary by holding their wealth for their eventual return. The mercenary will repay the guide by giving them a token for items which I am holding. What? Mercenaries tend to hold raw materials in high esteem, and so will deposit those with me. They also seem to be good bartering items. Uncooked lobsters, coal, silver bars, bowstrings. I have no idea what this guy is talking about. How do you play the minigame? There's nothing here. I don't get it. Where's the minigame? Oh, well, fuck them. Let's just quest. I can already tell this video is going to be incredibly long, and we haven't even really started a quest yet, so yeah, let's just go back to Arduni. Let's also bring some runes for that new spell. Carla? Oh, she thinks her son died from the plague. I guess she doesn't know that her king is a shitbag that's just letting people get needlessly killed, I suppose. Is he, like, supposed to be a good guy? Because he's not really a good guy. You must be Koftik. That I am. King Lathis told me to expect you. I assume he has told you our goal? He said we need to find a way through the underground pass. Shouldn't be too bad. I've traveled through many a cave in my time, yeah. I made World of Warcraft videos for a living. I live in a cave, okay? These caves are different. There's a darkness in there unlike any other. You can feel it as you wind your way around the stalagmites and the discarded Mountain Dew cans. A foul stench penetrates the very fabric of your being. Okay, says there's a warrior named Randus who went in and he went crazy and heard Zamorak's whispers. Okay, he's gonna meet me at a bridge. Alright, well, here we go, the underground pass. Oh, there's a pit of Mountain Dew. So it's not unlike my room so far. I feel oddly at home here. Oh. Great. Okay, good start. Alright, it's been like 10 seconds and we've already fell into the mines of Mordor. There we go, climb over. Okay, let's pick up the rock. Grab this one too. I feel like these are important. Out of all the trillions of rocks in the world, why can we pick up these ones, right? There has to be some significance to them. Okay, so do we have a map? Ardunia Underground. No? No map. Okay, that's good. I always like to do my exploring completely in the dark of where the F I'm going. Judging by the minimap, it seems to be quite large. There's a stone tablet. All those who thirst for knowledge, bow down to the Lord. All that you crave eternal life, come and meet your God. For no man nor beast can cast a spell against the wake of eternal hell. Is this a puzzle or just emo poetry, is the question. Okay, well, let's go around this time, shall we? Go left or right. I am right-handed, so I always instinctively choose that way. I mean, it's called right, not wrong, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's the doucher. Ow. You can slip on the rocks? Oh, come on. I've telekinetically jumped to rooftops. Search the abandoned equipment. You have no reason to do that. Okay. We seem to have a bit of an issue ahead of us. The bridge is up, and I can't see another way across. Do you not know how to get the bridge down? I'm afraid not. This is the furthest I've ever been. Wow. Expert guide. He's made it 10 steps in the cave. I had to look through their things and found some cloth along with the charred remains of some arrows. They must have been trying to burn something, or someone. Gave me a cloth coated in an oily substance. Okay. There's plenty more cloth by the fire. I also found the remains of a book. Seems to be written by the adventurer Randus. Have a look. It began as a whisper in my ears, dismissing the sounds as the whistling in the wind. I stirred myself against these forces and continued on my way, but the whispers became moans. Ooh, sounds hot. And once fearsome and enticing, like the call of some beautiful siren. Join us. Our greatness lies within you, but only Zamorak can unlock your potential, okay? Sounds like good old Randy went a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs there. Fire at. I'll need a bow to do that, okay. My Zelda senses are tingling here, but you have to use the cloth to make a fire arrow to burn the rope, which drops the bridge, right? Okay, we need to go get a bow. Oh, thank God we brought this stuff to teleport. Okay, that's good. Okay, so bow. I wonder if any arrow will do. Let's just try iron. Need a tinder too, right? You just, oh, okay. Now you light it. There you go. Okay. Easy enough. Let's go fire this at the bridge. So slow. That idiot better be right, and there better be a reason to bring all of this armor. That's all I'm gonna say. It says this is a long quest, by the way, so I hope you guys are ready for the long haul here. Fire, fire. Did it work? My guy's doing this himself. I'm not controlling any of this. Oh, okay. I magically teleport. And the bridge magically comes back up and resets. Okay, cool. Fairly jank. Ooh, here we go. Let's use the thingy. What? Oh, okay. Combat level, hit points, attack, defense. Okay. So that's its stats. Has a speed of 4. Oh, and defense stats. Okay. Looks like it's weakest to crush. And it has a 50% fire weakness. Wow. That is useful. I'm gonna have to use that frequently, actually. It's kind of like Scan from the old Final Fantasy games. Cool. That's really useful. I like that a lot, actually. Good job, Jagex. There's a lever to cross the bridge. Can you just put it back down? What? No! Oh my god. You lose control of your character when you do this. I don't get why it resets. I guess so you can't just, like, let someone else do it for you. Well, let's get a few this time in case we need more, actually, now that we know that. And just take your sweet time there, buddy. Let's grab the plank. This seems out of place, huh? Got some goblins here. Crates are empty. Pipe is blocked. Okay. Here we go. Swing on. You can't do it from here. What? Oh, come on. Just jump. It's not like you can't swim. Oh, stone tablet. Ha. Most men do live in fear of death, that it might steal their soul. Some work and pray to shield their life from the ravages of the cold, but only those who embrace the end can truly make their life extend. And when all hope begins to fade, look above and use nature as your aid. Okay. We got a puzzle here. There's this above it. Plank across? No? Wait, rock. What rock? Does it mean this pillar thing? I can't do anything useful with that. Huh. I was thinking maybe we could plank across, but that doesn't seem to work. Let's look at the requirements. So it could have something to do with ranged, agility, or thieving. Let's try to kill some mobs and see if they drop anything. I imagine these are here for a reason, right? It just seems like normal goblin crap. These spiders don't drop any loot, it looks like, unless I'm just getting unlucky. Okay. It says look above and use nature as your aid. Oh, hang on. Yeah, you see that? That's the earth rune symbol. I bet you gotta use an earth spell on that crap. Maybe it collapses the ceiling and fills in the gap, huh? Okay. Let's go get supplies for earth spells. Yeah, see? It's totally the earth rune symbol. Let's also bring the earth staff. This has to be it. I can't believe I pulled that out of nowhere. Seems like there's a lot of backtracking already. I wonder if I should ditch the armor for now until I run into a combat portion. Alright. Let's blast this crap. What?
Oh, really? Yeah, there's nothing to target. Well, let's try the actual rune, huh? No, you can't do anything useful with that. Wow. Dude, I thought for sure this was it. Oh, dude, it's just a rope. Yeah, duh. They're literally showing it to me. Wow. I was way overthinking it. Okay, that has to be it, right? Let's backtrack again. Oh my good lord. This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? I'm beginning to see why people were eager to see me do this quest. I'm not raging yet though, so hold your horses. Yeah, I'm actually gonna drop off my gear as well until we reach a combat portion. Yeah, the backtracking is already kind of brutal, and we just started. Thank goodness for this teleport though, that's all I'm gonna say. We're getting our money's worth out of the teleport. I can't believe you have to redo this part every single time. That's kind of crazy. Once again, this is another case of like knowing what to bring ahead of time just saves you an insane amount of time. Okay, this has to work. Yep, there we go. Cue the Zelda puzzle solve music. Okay, what is this? Where's the doucher? Do you hear them? The voices tell me things. Uh-oh. Are you okay? The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. What a funny story, Mark. Here, we must all take our own path. Okay. Oh. Excellent. Wait, how'd that not kill me? I played Tomb Raider. This is instant death. When I was a kid, whenever I like fell in Tomb Raider, I would rush to turn off the PlayStation because I didn't want to hear Lara's bones crack. Okay. So I have a 5x5 grid with a gate on the other side. There's a lever. Suppose some squares are safe and others aren't. Well, hang on. Let's bust out old reliable here. Okay, I already forgot which one I stepped on. I think it was the middle. Let's just try the furthest to the right. Nope. Okay. So that's a no-go. Hang on, let's prayer up here. Let's try this one. Okay. This one's safe. Oh. Okay. Good. Let's try this one. Nope. Okay. I wonder, can we just like throw a rock on it to test it? Nah. I think it's literally just trial and error. Okay. Let's just try this one. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna run out of food, which means I have to backtrack again. Not too happy about that, but what can you do? Yeah, so it has to be straight. Okay. Well, I'm thinking it wouldn't be 4 in a row. Shit. Yeah, it has to be right then. Guessed wrong. What? Wow, really? Wow, okay, it's just 4 in a row. Huh. That's unexpected. Let's try left. Shit. I'm gonna have to go back to town. This sucks. Okay, it's right. Alright. It's just straight, huh? Is that it? No, it won't let me up. We have to get to that lever. Oh, it has to be left then. What? What the F? There's no path. Unless you can go diagonally. Oh, okay. Wait. I don't get it. We reached the end here, but it's just a dead end? Maybe it's a red herring and there are 2 paths. Let's try the furthest one. Nope. Okay. Yeah. We gotta go back and get food. I feel like this guy should teleport you to whatever step you left off of. Remember the goblin in the ham quest that just teleported you through the caves? Yeah, they should do that again here. Also, I should really cook up some swordfish, but I'm feeling particularly lazy at the moment. Let's just use up the rest of our Sammy boys. I bet you anything we'll also need another rope, even though it's absolutely asinine. I'm sure the general store sells one. Okay, so early quest review so far. Kind of S is a big D. The puzzles are kind of interesting. It definitely gives me Zelda vibes, which is a very good thing, but my main issue is the backtracking. Like, there's
absolutely zero indication that you'll need a rope, so it's guaranteed that you need to go back. Which wouldn't be an issue if you didn't have to repeat stuff. That's the real issue here. It's like, have one or the other. Puzzles that remain solved, or have the doucher teleport you to the latest step. Don't force an entire run through of the effing dungeon all over again and require the player to resolve the same puzzles. It did say that this quest was made in 2003, so I imagine that's why. It's just some leftover jank from the olden days. Okay, now what the F? Oh, there's another dude here. Wait, he's stepping on tiles that didn't work for me. I bet you everyone has a unique path. That's what that dude from earlier was saying. Wait, he just walked up. Oh my god. Dude, I swear I clicked there and it didn't let me up. What the F? Actually, to future me, edit that part in here to show everyone so they don't have to scroll back. Yeah, you see that? Bullcorn. Alright, what do we have here? Here's a furnace, another plank. Ow. There are traps. Oh, I bet you can unlock this as a shortcut back. Ah. Oh, never mind, it's one way. Okay, you can disarm the traps, nice. They're definitely gonna do that. Thieving skill paying off here. Oh, we got another tablet here. And our God has given us one who is from our own, a Savior who once sat upon his Father's glorious throne. It is your name that we will lead this attack. Eban, son of Zamorak. Okay, there's Eban again. So he's Zamorak's son, huh? It seems like Siradaman is the good god, and Zamorak is the evil one. I'm actually quite interested in the lore in this game. The kind of crappy thing of doing this blind is that normally at this point I would be all over the wikis and reading about the world and stuff, but yeah, for now I just kind of have to settle with what I get in-game. Ow. Whoops, that could have gone a little bit better. What do? You just cross that flat rock with a board. Alright, what do we have? Meow. We got a well, journal, a hiccup, an orb of light, which looks trapped, by the way. Let's check out the journal. We came here to cleanse this underground pass of the dark forces that dwell here. We know the journey would be treacherous, but even I was not prepared for the darkness that fills this place. To hold the darkness at bay, I had the mages create some spheres of light for us. I positioned them in the tunnels around the well where we have made camp. These spheres are imbued with the holy light of Siradaman himself. They will give us faith and courage that we need, and yet I still feel the relentlessly tugging, I think they mean relentless there, of my weak soul. Strange happenings. The Cave of Assness, you guys, oh my god. The rock appears to move slightly as you touch it. That's a trap! Maybe you can find a way to cross over it. Yeah, let's use the plank, right? Once again, the theory of solutions being nearby comes into play here. There's just that plank near the furnace, if you remember. There we are. So surely you need to acquire this, but I just do not know what to do with it yet. Magical sphere that glimmers within. He said he put up a bunch in all the tunnels. Yeah, look, there's 3 more. This one's guarded. Let's just grab it and run. Go, 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 go. Okay, that one was far less annoying. More plankage here. Look at that one. There's an Indiana Jones trap above it. I wonder, can you take more than one? Nah, it says I already have it, despite it respawning instantly. Some more immersion breaking jank right there. This one's suspicious. There are these little crevices. Let's get ready to take cover in case an Indiana Jones boulder drops down. Oh. Ow. Yeah, that would kill you, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so no boulder at least. Maybe replace it with the rock, right? Fresh out of bags of sand, unfortunately. Nah, nothing interesting happens. Ooh, what about another orb and then we re-grab a previous one? Shit. No. Let's try to grab it from the back, maybe? Oh, don't walk in front of it, idiot. Wow. Really? He walks in front of it so he's in the proper position to get logged in the face. Huh. Oh, here's a stone tablet we missed. Here lies a sacred well, entrance to Eban's hell. He blesses all his disciples keen. This doesn't feel like properly formatted poetry. We bathe in pure evil, they yell. The force of darkness is strong. The way for morning forever long. If a light should break the night, the dark will rise to win the fight. So obviously it's referring to these orbs of light. There's an inscription on the well. Well of Eban. None may enter while light still remains. Oh, so we want to go into the well, but we can't because we have the orbs of light, which means we have to extinguish them. Oh, physical force blasts me in the face. Okay. I can't really think of anything other than getting all of them, but this fourth one is proving to be troublesome. This guy doesn't know what to do either. I know, let's wait for him to trigger it, and then we snake it while the trap is already sprung. Maybe it's a two-person quest. Okay, go. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Spoilers. Well, rip, damn. I guess with chat on, that was bound to happen eventually. It's not like he knows that I'm trying it blind. Now, how did I not right-click it? I feel like I would have figured this out eventually. I wonder if there are other people doing the same quests like this, if I should maybe switch servers? I don't know. It's kind of a tricky balance because it is a multiplayer game at the end of the day, and this is sort of how people naturally discover stuff. Well, what do you guys think? We'll use this as an opportunity for more feedback. If I see other people on the same quest, should I switch servers in order to not get spoiled? Okay, well, now the question is, what the F do you do with these? What about the furnace? We haven't tried that yet. Yep, okay, this is it. There we go. Not too bad so far. Crate had some food. There's another pipe, which I'm sure you can only come from. Looks like we got a prison. Hello. Eating me from the inside. Please stop him. I can feel him wriggling around inside me right now. That guy just says nothing. Nice. Here, I have a fish. Nope. There's some loose mud right here. Looks like someone has tried digging here. Okay, so we need a shovel. Oh god. There better be a shovel here. Blood. Never enough to go around. When I lift my arms up like this, it all pours back into my body.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I think this is all mainly gibberish. Aside from this guy who is asking for some stew. He wants a potato, cabbage, and garlic, so I'm just going to save this in case it's something. Well, I'm pretty sure we just need a shovel. And I see no effing shovel here, which means that we'll have to backtrack again, which I'm not too happy about. Oh, we're not going to have to redo the orbs of light, are we? I swear, dude, if we have to redo that crap, I am seriously going to write Jagex a sternly worded letter, okay? Sternly worded. Oh, hang on. Ledge. Can't do that from here. Damn it. Oh, yeah, see, look. The path to it leads to the dig spot, yeah. Oh, we actually have to go retrace our steps again and get a shovel. Oh, my God. Okay, we need another rope. Oh, God. Wait, I don't have a shovel? No way. Oh, right, it's a spade, mate. Forgot we were in the UK. Can't be arsed with this quest right now. Okay, do the same shit all over again. Okay. Beautiful gameplay. The magical disappearing one-use rope. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Will we have to redo the orbs? Oh, thank God. Okay, good. Quite thankful for that, actually. There you go. Alright. Got a giant spike pit here. Interesting. There's that ledge. Okay, we got two ways to go, actually. The giant pit of spikes or the poo gas. I'm gonna go this way because it's locked, so I'm thinking it's like a safe way for those who've leveled thieving. Although actually I wonder if this is gonna poison me now. F it. YOLO. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're good. And they do lead to the same place as suspected. I hope I didn't miss anything back there. It doesn't look like it, at least. Let's see what Dummy has to say. The voices. They've been telling me things. Is everything okay? You're getting me worried. I don't really care about them, to be honest. Don't be friend. Anyway, do you know the definition of insanity? Yeah, it's repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I'm sure whatever Blizzard has planned for Classic next is going to be awesome, you guys, okay? This time for sure. I spent years doing the same thing, day in and day out. I always wanted more, but I never got it. Now, I finally see why. You see, once I was insane, but now I'm finally free. I'm wondering if his dialogue is like a clue or if it's just for lore. Okay, we got skeletons. We got a unicorn. And a giant boulder on top of a ramp. Oh my god. Well, clearly they're setting me up for something here. I kind of don't want to do it. Yeah, let's not do it until we have a clear-cut reason to. I feel like this might be a trap. Let's just go through the tunnel for now. Another plank. They got these planks all over the place. Oh god. Wonder where Johnny is. Yeah, I know that boomer reference. Got some of you guys. Shoutouts to Ed, and Eddie. And Angry Beavers. And Real Monsters. There's some knights here. I suppose these are the King's Men, huh? Hello, Paladin. What are you doing in this most unholy place? Looking for a safe route through these caverns under the order of King Lathis. Alas, a little further on lies the great doors of Eban. We tried everything, but we cannot enter. Anyways, you've done well to get this far. Here, eat. Oh, he's trying to give me stuff, but my inventory's full. Let's drop some crap. Wow, still no? There we go. Hey, give me a bunch of stuff. Hello again, traveler. You should consider leaving this place. Let us handle things here. Okay, buddy. How many subscribers do you have again? Oh, look, it's another hive mind. 2 NPCs with the exact same dialogue. Crates are all empty. Whoa, okay. That's a boss door, if I've ever seen one. My Zelda senses are tingling again. There's also a well here. Well, I sense the soft beating of a good heart. I will not open. Feed me 3 crests of the blessed and the creature's remains. Oh god. Throw them to me as an offering, a gift of hatred, a token. Then finally rejoice as all goodness dies in my flames. Door's locked. Wow, okay. So we actually have to kill the knights? Alright. Well, I don't really have much in the way of firepower here. Let's just try to range them down with water blast, I suppose. Okay. This is gonna take a while.
This reminds me, I should go on like a farm run and a coral run.
Me now. This guy's ready for arena. Paladin's
I really
badge.
should.
Okay, that's one. Come here, doucher. Yeah, get kited. Welcome to Vanilla Warrior versus Frost Mage. This idiot rolled a human warrior. He should have made gnome. Who would do such a thing? Guess these scrubs don't realize that heavy armor reduces your magic defense, huh? Imagine being bad at video games. Can't be me. Alright, that's 3. Let's go throw them in the well. It's still locked, huh? Give me 3 crests of the blessed and the creature's remains. Oh, I suppose it means the unicorn we passed by earlier. Oh, I guess that means we have to kill it. Oh well. Oh, they despawned, look. I guess it's because I threw their badges in? Wow, this is like the first attempt at maintaining immersion I've noticed with this game. Usually quest mobs respawn within like 2 seconds of you killing them. The whispers seem to be happening more frequently, by the way. You know what it kind of reminds me of, you guys? Huh? I'll give you a couple seconds to guess. It kind of reminds me of in World of Warcraft, in the Temple of Ankh-Kiraj, where the old god Cthulhu would periodically whisper you just to talk shit. Alright, buddy, just, yeah, close your eyes and think of something pleasant. Oh, it's too heavy for just my hands. Huh. Plank that crap, let's pry it. No, that's not it. Oh, hang on. There's an exact copy of this room with a smashed unicorn, look at that. Okay. We had to figure out how to get into that room. Is there maybe an entrance I skipped when I went in the poo gas, I wonder? Nothing that I can see. Well, let's fully explore the spike pit since we skipped past it. Little alcove is curious, right? Why does this exist? There has to be a reason for this to exist. I don't know. It looks like a dead end, but I'm not ruling it out yet. Shit. How do you, oh, okay. Wait, he was talking about insanity and repeating the same thing over and over. Maybe that's our clue. I wonder if we, like, double back through the pipe enough times, we'll come out the other room, right? Like, we're clearly losing our sanity here, so maybe by actually doing the same thing over and over, we'll get a different result and we'll pop into the copy.
A few moments later.
Okay, maybe not. Wait, what if we strength buff, actually? No. I guess that was kind of a long shot. The quest didn't say it required prayer. Let's try telekinesis. No? Yeah, I'm kind of stumped right now. Why the F are there two of the exact same room? What's the significance of a complete copy aside from the unicorn being dead? So we need the 3 crests, which we did. The creature's remains, it's clearly talking about the unicorn. Oh, I guess we never searched it. I thought I did. Oh well, let's try to pry it with this. Yep. Wow, really? They couldn't afford an animation here, so they just fade to black? Wait, what the? I'm in the other room. Oh my god. Are you shitting me right now? This game is so jank that the only way that they could figure out how to do this was to have 2 separate states of the room. One with an alive unicorn and one with a dead one, and then they just teleport you to the dead one once you trigger the boulder. Oh my good lord. It's kind of funny that after they go through the trouble of despawning the knights when you throw their badges in, they do something like that. Oh, beautiful gameplay. Just beautiful. Alright. Moment of truth. Oh. Whoa. Giant room. Look at this. Coughstick, you're still here? You should leave. Leave? But this is my home now. Home with my lord. Not now. We're all the same down here. There's just you and those dwarves left. Foolish dwarves, still believing that they can resist. No one resists Iban. You can help. Deep down you know you want it. I know you already dealt with those paladins. Now you just need to kill the dwarves. I mean, he does kind of have a point. We just straight up murdered them because the demon well told us to. Head south and go through the tunnel. You'll find the dwarves at the other end. Go slay them. Slay them for our lord. I thought this was going to be a boss, but it looks like this is still going. I'm actually in the process of helping a friend move, which is why there's been a little lapse in videos here, by the way. Which means, unfortunately for me, I'm probably going to have to stop mid-quest here, but it's not a big deal for you guys, obviously. It's a giant door. That looks important. Oh my god, dude, this place is ginormous. Feels like I've just started. It did say it was a long quest line. I'm not sure if we've actually done a long one. Actually, well, unless Dragon Slayer was long, then I have. Yeah, it just goes on and on. There's a house there. There's a tunnel. I suppose this is it. Yeah, there they are. Oh, you can't attack them. I mean, I'm cool with just killing them, honestly, as long as I progress. Back away. Wait, you're human. That's right. I'm on a quest for King Lathis. I need to find a way through these caverns. Well, good luck with that. Came here as miners, completely unaware of the evil that lurked here. There's no way through, not while Iban still lives. He controls a gateway, the only way to the other side. Alright, so we have to kill Iban. What gateway? The Well of Voyage. It acts as a portal through the last section of the caverns. It's the only way into the west. Iban has corrupted it, though. Now he uses it to dispose of those who displease him. Well, I'll just have to kill him then, yeah. I want to spell, too, that Iban Blast. Ha, good luck with that. If we knew how, we'd have slain him already. Seek out the witch, his guide, his only confidant. Only she knows how to rid us of Iban. She lives on the platforms above. We didn't dare not go. What? You were just talking shit that you wanted to kill him, but now you're too scared. Wow. Tried to give me food, but my crap's full again. Let's talk to the others before we do anything. Alright, I'm going to start abridging dialogue a bit more since this video is really heavy with it. This guy just talks about Iban's followers and how they're brainless zombies and crap. He also tried to give me food, so if we run out, we can just return to these guys later. Oh, my head, I'm fried. What's wrong? Too much of this home brew, my friend. We make it from plant roots, but it blows your head off. You don't want to put it near any naked flames. I got a barrel full of it here. Want some? Hell yeah, brother. Take a sip of brew from Cayman's glass. It tastes horrific and it burns your throat. You got debuffed. Haha, I warned you that it's strong stuff. Have a good meal. It may sober you up a bit. Damn, he also wants to give me food. Oh, he has a barrel of it here too. There's also a bucket. Let's see if we can take some. Going off our handy dandy principle of quest solutions being nearby again here, of course. Yeah, dwarf brew. Though, I'm not sure how useful it could be. I guess he said to keep it away from open flames, so maybe it's flammable, right? Yeah, that makes sense because there's a tinderbox right here too. I bet you anything that's it. Whoa. Zombies everywhere. These are the soulless that the dude said were former adventurers. They gave into the will of Iban. Oh shit. If you're arachnophobic, you might want to look away for a little bit. It's a big one. Calrag. I'm thinking we should kill it. I feel like it's important. Yeah, let's kill it. Damn, I wish I would have brought more powerful stuff here. I can only use the wimpy low-level spells. Don't hit the little one. Damn, it's annoying. If he de-aggroes you, then the little one's aggro. Okay. Go. I don't know if it's better to kite him or just face tank. Let's try tanking him. Ow. Let's try melee. Okay, this sucks. I think kiting was working the best. I don't know about this. This might have been a mistake. Eat battery acid slime. Okay. He did not drop anything. It says he slumps to the floor. I feel like that was kind of foolish, actually. We just used like half our heals, and I don't even know if we needed to do it. Where's this lead? Whoa. Creature of empty emotion. No, inspect the dude, not myself. Oh, okay. This is where I came in. Alright, so the northern wall is the entrance. Alright, well, he said the witch was on the platforms above, so she should be here. I'm thinking it's the house because it had a cauldron in it. What? Oh, across the bridge? Wow. Okay. Great. What's this? I ran right by this. Leave the spider corpse be, for he now lives as the spirit alone. Turn and leave, run and flee, before the soulless writhe and moan. It is the soil that shall rise, to turn away mites and flies. Only as flesh becomes ash, and wood becomes dust, will Iban's corpse embrace nature's eternal lust. Oh, this is Iban. I guess he's a vampire. Oh. Okay. Try to open the lid of the tomb, but it refuses to open. Here's strange noise from below. We need to get into this somehow. Alright, well, the dwarves just said to talk to the witch, so let's go talk to the witch. I wonder, do you fail that jump every time, or did I just get unlucky? Yep, okay. I guess we're just unlucky. There she is. Inside you hear a witch. Sounds like she's looking for something. That witch probably won't take kindly to me going in there. Maybe I could distract her. Try the window. No, same thing. Why can't you just kill her? Oh, look at that. She's looking for her cat, huh? I wonder if this is a Gertrude's cat requirement again? It's not unprecedented. Remember, we needed it for the desert city quest thing. Let's check the requirements. He's biohazard and 25 ranged. Let's check biohazard. It's Plague City. What about that? No requirements. Okay, so it's not Gertrude's cat then. Although I suppose I could try anyways, which means I have to fucking backtrack again. Let's just exhaust everything here before we do that. We got another named here, Dumian. He's guarding a chest. Or if you can just... Yeah, okay. Wow. Target dummy. I feel like range is vastly superior to melee in this game, just for situations like this. Like, why would you ever melee this guy? Okay. There's another one. Holtheon. Fuck! Oh my god, dude. That's so annoying. It's not like you can even do anything about it. It's completely random. At least I think.
It's based on
Am I, like,
agility.
doing something wrong that's causing me to fall? That's one of my pet peeves in this game so far, is randomly failing jumps. It's like the effing rocks near Draenor Manor all over again. I'm gonna have to hit up the doors for that food. Okay. Clench your butt. Oh, I respawned already. I'm not sure there's any point to this, but I figure it may as well since they can't fight back. I got plenty of runes, so why not? I want to get to that chest that they're guarding. Okay. Don't you effing dare, dude. Okay. There's another one. The Vile Ashes just give you prayer XP, by the way, if you didn't know. Seems they're like the spider, they don't drop anything. Oh god. Okay, never mind, he's scared of me. Let's just kill this one and we'll try the chest. Okay. Go. It's magically sealed, damn it. Oh no. Jump. Okay. Jump. Okay. Jump! Oh. Oh. Witch's cap. Nice, okay. Let's bring it back. Don't you dare F me. Okay. It really is stressful trying to make these jumps. Place the cat on the floor and then knock on the door. The witch takes the cat inside while you hide around the corner. And by take inside, she teleports it in because we're Jank-X and animations are beyond her capability. Okay, can we go in now? Yep. Let's try the chest first. Search the chest and find a doll, a book, and some potions. Is that it? I'm curious what happens if you talk to her. She's distracted. Well, she's not the most attentive, is she? Okay, it looks like we got some combat potions, a doll of Eban, and a book titled The History of Eban. I guess I'll read this. Gather around, all you followers of dark arts. Read carefully the words I hereby inscribe as I detail the heady brew that is responsible for my greatest creation in all my time on this world. The Ballad of the Level Boost. Told you so, by the way. I am Cardia, the most wretched witch in the land, scorned by the beauty, the world, and its inhabitants. See what I created. Eban was a black knight who had learned to fight under the great Dequarius, Lord of the Black Knights. Together they had taken on the might of the White, and the blood of 100 soldiers had been wiped from the sword of Eban. Eban was not quite so different from those who tasted his blade, noble and educated, with a taste for the finer things available in life. But there was something that made him different. Ambition. This hunger for more went far past the realm of mere mortals, into the shadowy places of darkness and evil. Eban's ambition was almost godlike in its insatiability, but therein lies the essence of his darkness. At its most base, Eban's fundamental desire was to control the hearts and minds of his fellow man, to take them beyond the pale of mere allegiance and corrupt them into a force for evil. A whole legion of these soulless beings, their minds demented from the sheer power of darkness that channeled through them. Zombies, void of emotions, without feelings or cares, servants to their wicked master, even unto death. But dreams were all they ever were. I feel like they unnecessarily cut off sentences in this game. Like, could you really not fit those 2 words in the last page? I don't know. As a mere mortal, heroic though as he was, this ambition Eban was unable to achieve. Meeting his demise in the White Knight's now famous Dawn Ascent, Eban died with a bitter taste of failure in his mouth. Little did he know that death was only just the beginning. I knew of Eban's life, though of course I had not met him. Using the power of my dark practices, I vowed to resurrect this greatest of warriors. I would raise him again to fulfill the promise of his human life, to be a master of the undead. Dun dun dun. Taking a small doll with the likeness of Eban, I furiously flicked my wrinkly witch beam to it. I smeared it with the 4 elements together to bring his existence into being. Essence of his darkness. Upon his death, I claimed Eban's body from the battlefield where he lay. I had him buried in a great tomb at the bottom of the caverns. Before I did, though, I took a piece of Eban's cold flesh. Clasping some in my hand, I smeared it over the doll and chanted his name with mighty incantation. Oh, Eban. Oh, Eban. Yeah, sounds like the coffin that we found down below, right? I also needed blood, the giver of life force. By now, Eban's body was a hardened vessel, the blood drained empty. However, on the lowest level of these caverns, there lives a giant spider known as Calrag. Okay, so we know about this. His hunger is great. It is known that he has fed on the warm blood of many a human. I claimed some of Calrag's blood and wiped it onto the effigy of Eban that I had fashioned. The blood of Calrag is now the blood of Eban. Okay, so spider confirmed important. Then came the hard part. Recreating the parts of a man that cannot be seen or touched. Those intangible things, the essence of life itself. What? I think they're missing a word or punctuation here. On the platforms west of my home, under terrible strain, I performed the ancient ritual of Incantia. It is an undertaking so dark and so powerful that the life was nearly stolen from my body. When I recovered, I saw 3 demons summoned, standing in a triangle, their energy focused on the doll of Eban. Okay, so we also killed these. Wow, I think I've done this quest ahead of time. These demons were the keepers of Eban's shadow, forever bound to him. Finally, I had to make the most unique thing. The one element that separates man from all other beasts. His conscience. A zombie has no mind. A creature born of bloodlust, destruction. But for all of Eban's life, he chose to take the path of darkness, the road to evil. Driven by this unholy ambition, his potential grew, and now I could harness the residue of his existence that remained trapped in dark places to the fullest. Locked inside an old wooden cage sat a beautiful white dove, a symbol of peace, freedom, and hope, but also oblivious to the darkness of the world, like a newborn child. Taking the dove with me, I cradled the thing in my arms, stroking its soft, downy feathers. I looked into the eyes of the bird, gently placing a kiss upon its fragile head. I then strangled the bird, taking its life between my callous fingers. Oh, great. We got no food. We've got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. There's another dated boomer reference for you there. Yeah, pretty sweet. Truly, this bird would be the conscience of Eban, innocence corrupted by evil. Taking crushed bones from the dove's body, I cast my mind's eye onto the body of Eban. One of the servants took the remains of the dove. I let them keep it, for I had no use of it. However, I locked him in a cage on the northern platforms so that they may think on their sins. My ritual was complete. Soon he would come again renewed with life. I, Cardia, have done the unimaginable. Eban was resurrected, the most powerful evil to take human form. I alone knew that the same process that I had used to resurrect the soul of Eban could be used to destroy the very same evil, and that's why I wrote it down so that some random adventure could undo it all. But now I was tired. As I closed my eyes, I was contented by the thought of the evil to be unleashed. Having already done some of this stuff, I wonder if we can skip the steps. I suppose we could re-kill the demons since they're target dummies anyway and see if anything different happens. Wow. Okay. I guess we're just gonna do the spider then. Shit. I'm kind of out of food though. Let's go ahead and hit up the dwarves since they're trying to give us food earlier. I feel like I probably have to because I didn't have the doll on me. Oh, hang on. We got new dialogue here. Okay, he's just saying to reverse the process, which we already know, and also cast it into the Well of Voyage, which can be found on the platforms above. Okay, I did not know that. What about you? Oh, he wants to give me something. It says it protects me from the teeth of the soulless. He gave us Clank's gauntlets. Well, I appreciate it, but where's the damn food? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to backtrack again, aren't I? Okay, here we go. We got some food from the alcohol guy. Alright, well, I guess we'll just kill the spider again. And they have a few healing items now. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, just effing do it. Be brave. Ah! Kite mode. I played Hunter in vanilla. Shit. I really should have brought better runes. It's so hard to know when you're gonna run into combat in this game. You can't predict it. Okay. I sprayed the doll of Eban in the poisoned blood, it said. Okay, so confirmed we do have to re-kill everything. Well, I'm down to 1 pizza, which isn't good. The cages were over here, so let's do the dove part, right? Yeah, the gauntlets are protecting me. Alright, well, I guess we just have to try them all. I wonder if these are required or if they just protect you from damage. It must be one of the ones up here. Don't you dare fall, dude. Okay, good. There we go, got it. Okay, so now we just need the demons and the coffin, right? Of course, I knew it was going to happen that time. This falling bullcrap's kind of getting on my last nerve. I'll tell you what. At least these guys are easy since you can just range them down. I'm worried though there's going to be a boss fight, and I don't think one pizza is going to cut it. It would really suck to die here because you only get 15 minutes to get back to your corpse, and I don't think I'll be able to do that since this place is so huge. Oh, yeah, he dropped an amulet this time. Shit, I can't get it though. Oh, don't you dare despawn. Actually, hang on. Witness this 400 IQ play right here. Yeah. Magic, baby. Look at that crap. I feel so smart right now. Alright, that's 2. There's another person here. This is the first person I've seen in this area. I'm not clearing the loot rules in this game. Can, like, other people take your crap? I know as an Iron Man, I can't grab other people's stuff, but I wonder if they can grab mine, since it just kind of drops on the ground. Okay, so we have 3 amulets now. Maybe now we can get the chest that was sealed earlier. Yep, cool. Okay. I just have the coffin downstairs, right? I would just intentionally fall down here, but we kind of need every hit point we can get right now. So this is what I'm thinking the brew is for. Remember he said to keep it away from an open flame, so maybe we just blast it open. Let's see, is it... I'm wondering if it's still sealed though now that I got the doll. Yep, okay. Shit, I probably shouldn't have even done that. Yep. There we go. Now I tinder. Boom, baby. Never forget the theory of quest items being nearby. This one had the brew, the bucket, and the tinder all right next to each other. I feel like if you don't catch on to that, it's way harder to figure out. Okay, so I think that's it. According to the dwarves, we just need to cast it into the well now. And I'm thinking that's what the big door was between the entrance and the witch's house. Yeah, there's a well in there. Okay. Now we just need to get over... Oh god, we're gonna have to jump like 5 times in a row. Okay, we're gonna need some luck here. Great. Good start. Okay, I take it back. This is the worst part of the quest. This random ass falling has 0 reason to exist. It's not like you can control it. You just hope and pray that it works out 5 times in a row. What the F? Okay, here's one. This sucks. I'm out of healing items now. Shit. Let's try it from this direction. Oh no, this is way far away. Never mind. Okay. It's 1. 2. Okay. Good. Okay. Shoot the J. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta backtrack. I don't know what else to do. Well, I suppose we could just wait and regenerate. I think this is a safe place. Let's pass some time here real quick. There's this guy called Darkside Phil, who I like to watch fail at children's games to pass time. It's kind of a thing I have. I don't know. It's entertaining.
I'm gonna take a piss, but yeah.
They cheated again.
Let them go at it.
No, fuck this game. No, I mean it. This game is ass.
I swear to God, he's an 8-year-old trapped in a 45-year-old's body.
Unavoidable items hit me. I'm an 8.
Never change,
I get
Phil.
back to 5th.
Never change, ever.
Fuck you, Nintendo.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know what else to do other than click. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, 2 more. Fuck you, Jagex. However, I do actually have to go help a friend move now, so unfortunately I'll have to pick this up later. Let's just get all the necessary supplies first.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, we're back. Fully loaded, baby. I'm expecting a boss fight here, as you can see. Alright, time to do Same shit I've done 100 times, except slower now because I have armor. Alright, good. Beautiful gameplay. At least you don't have to redo the orbs. I'm very, very grateful for that. And I'm assuming you don't need to do all the doll stuff again, or else I might have to punch something. Alright, once again, I'm just gonna click. I don't know what else to do here. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Watch me do it the first time now, just to mock me. Okay, never mind. Actually, now that I think about it, I would have been fine with the first try. Let's try it this way. Maybe it has a higher success rate. I don't know. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, dude, this has way more jumps. Shit, it's too late now. I've already committed. Number 3. Oh. Okay. 2 more. Don't you dare F me. Oh my god. We just need 1 more. Whoa. Cutscene. See a large temple in the middle of the cavern. I do indeed. Thank you for pointing that out for me, game. Okay. Last one. Don't you effing dare, dude. Okay. Got some cultists. Hi. Okay, well, get cleaved in two then, idiot. I don't care. Oh, he dropped his clothes. Only followers of Zamorak may enter. Oh, perfect. Hello, fellow Zamorakians. The doll? You mean to destroy Iban? No, I am the son of Zamorak. I can't die. And you are his slave now. Even if you kill me, you will hear his calls forever. You have already fallen. Okay, we need to cast the doll into the well of eternity. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh. Okay. Did we win? You land in a cave, Iban's staff lands next to you, pick it up. Oh shit. We just got his weapon. Bad Gahala's. Oh, interesting. It's a melee staff, actually. I wonder, can we now use his spell, the Iban Blast? Is that it, by the way? I guess there's no true final boss. That's kind of disappointing, actually. I was all geared up and ready for it. Oh, look, it's the doucher. Wait, how did he get here? Where am I? I can't remember a thing. We're losing you to Iban's influence. What? Of course, the voices. But they've stopped. What happened? Iban's dead. I destroyed him. But what about you, adventurer? Did the voices not affect you? Your mind is filled with strange images. A unicorn, a boulder, some paladins. They seem real, but were they? I don't think so. I see. Well, we must now inform the king. Follow me, I'll lead you out. Kotvik leads you back through the winding caverns to the entrance. But it feels like a part of you has been left behind.
This has saved me thousands.
Part of me can stay in that
gold,
hellhole.
maybe
I am
hundreds of
never
K.
going back there again.
Not using
All
the
right,
desert to
let's go
like
the
decant
king.
it for me.
This does sound like the end of the quest.
First I go.
At least I hope it is. I feel like this video's gonna be way over 1 hour long. Everybody's gonna tell me I'm going too slow. I'm trying my best, you guys, I swear. Please don't yell at me. Quest is complete. I have defeated Iban and his minions. Incredible! You are a true warrior. So do we now have a way through the west? Hell yeah. Not quite. What? The portal through the last section of the pass has been damaged. What the F are you talking about? Oh my god. They'll need repairing. I see. I'll send our best mages in at once. Once they've made the repairs, we'll finally be able to stop King Tyrus. For now, I thank you for your help, adventurer. Your loyalty is an inspiration to all. Alright. Well, there's the underground pass. 5 quest points. I feel like that's appropriate. That was a pretty difficult one. I don't know, I'm kind of mixed on that one, honestly. It's kind of interesting, but god damn was it annoying. First off, the fact that you have to like redo things, like redropping the bridge, you gotta get a new rope every time, is ridiculous. Especially combined with the fact that it requires items that you would have absolutely zero idea to bring. I feel like either that one dude should teleport you around, or maybe like the pipes that you find can be unlocked as shortcuts back. And the jumps too. Oh my god, those jumps. There's no reason why you should just randomly fail the jumps.
You got to have higher agility, Brody.
Whatever.
But, I mean, I remember it being shit as well.
I also use Eban Blast.
I didn't have high agility either when I did it as a noob on my main.
0 damage. Nice. Good job, Eban. Oh my god. Never mind. Let's try it on this guy.
Let's check out Miscellanea, see what our herbs are.
It's pretty good damage. I wonder if this
maybe
is my
I should
new
collect,
go-to
I don't
spell.
know.
The cool thing is it's also a melee weapon. I actually kind of like this sort of play style. Whenever I play a Souls game, I try to do this sort of hybrid dexterity and magic build. So I like going for pokes and then run out and cast some spells. I think I might actually use this. Yeah, you bash him and blast him. Oh, is that 1 health? Please hit him. Please hit him. Okay. Please hit him. Please hit him. What the F? Run. Die. Nope. Please die. Oh my lord. Yeah, give me your fucking corpse. I love how you can just murder civilians in this game and no one really cares. Okay, well, I kind of want to keep going, but I'm sure we have to be past an hour at this point. I'm actually going to keep playing, but if the video is already too long, I'll probably just save it for the next episode, in which case I will most likely be cut off mid-sentence. Old school RuneScape for many is considered to be one of the greatest MMOs of all time, and I've started a quest to see just why that is. Having primarily played World of Warcraft for the past 2 decades, I have the privilege to be able to play RuneScape from a completely blind perspective, and I'm challenging myself by attempting to complete every quest in the game in Iron Man mode without the use of guides. Today, I offer you a glimpse in the experience of a World of Warcraft transplant's first adventure in the world of RuneScape. Alright, so assuming we got cut off there. This is kind of unique. I don't need to do a whole intro for this one. So I just wanted to give the achievement diary another stab here. As of right now, I am locked out of rewards because I cannot find Wizard Cromperty. However, I did find the Tower of Life on the map. It's just to the south here. There's also a quest for it looks like, so I would like to check that out, I think. Hi. Interesting building you have here. What's it for? You like it? It's simply fabulous, isn't it? A real marvel of modern design. Made just for my fellow alchemists and me. Oh, it's an alchemy building, huh? I see some builders over there, so I assume it's not yet finished. What a keen eye you have. But imagine this, our gargantuan cylinder of expert design, ooh, incorporating an inventive inner spiral walkway to multiple planes of wondrous inhabitants. Yeah, so it's a tower. Oh, no. It's going to have a use that will change this world. Or it would if we could ever get it finished. See those builders? They don't seem to be building much. Exactly. They've gone on strike for some petty reason about the tower being too weird. I really can't understand those men. You don't mean all the requirement— oh my god. All of that to get blue-balled, what the F, are you kidding me? I wish that they would lead off with the you don't meet the requirements, you know? We need level 10 construction. Oh great, that's the only skill I haven't done yet. Come to think of it, I don't even know how to start it. I do not
Oh,
think
this is like an
it.
earlier episode.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm mistaken. Oh, okay, it's related to player housing. Alright. I mean, I suppose we could do that. These skill guides are very useful, by the way. It's such a good change. Shoutouts to Jagex. The more I play this game, the more disappointed I become with Blizzard. However, what I would really like to do is find effing Wizard Cromperty. Let's try that for a bit. What about this building? Necromancer, well, it's a caster. Ingrivar, no. Where would we find wizards? That's the question. It's this monk building. I passed this several times while farming. Just monks. I think I want to try the Wizard Guild again. I find it hard to believe he's not at the Wizard Guild. Maybe,
I think he deadass
we try
is
those
in the
other
Wizard
portals
Guild.
at
Wizard
the top.
property?
Wait,
Ain't
actually,
he
what
like the
about the dude in the
teleport guy?
basement?
Yes, right.
From
No,
school,
no,
no.
no. He's
Okay,
the
so
teleport guy in
Sorcerer's Tower
Varrock
is where
or
we
some
went
shit,
already.
right? A runecraft guy.
Let's try the Wizard's Tower.
You know?
Oh. Is the, is the Wizard's
Or wait,
Tower
that
next
is
to
you
Lumbridge?
know,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I doubt he'd be here because it's not in the correct area, right? Let's check anyway, whatever. Nah. Didn't think so. But I do wish I would have remembered this caged demon. That would have been a really good way to level up magic and ranged early on. Let's try the last portal, the Dark Wizard's Tower. Oh. We've been here before. It's this doucher teleports you to the swamp if you talk to him. Son of a bee, where the F is Cromperty? What? I take it you're a Mono Madness? King Lathis sent me this message for you. He's not a man you want to keep waiting. Well, he's gonna have to wait. He's a stupid king anyway. He gave me a scroll. What? Squire? I killed the reincarnation of Satan, you fucking cur. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Was this quest not available until just now?
He just got the invitation to start regicide, I believe. That's the next quest or whatever. Going into the Elflands, he just doesn't know it yet. He thinks it's like a random event or some shit. Little does he know.
Like a timed quest. I think that's the first time we've encountered that. Screw that crap. Let's keep looking. We haven't looked in this eastern part yet. Remember, this is where we found the special gold? No. 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 No wizards. Just a bunch of idiots living in ruins. What about the Legends Guild? Maybe he's a legend. The living legend, Larry Crumbisco. If you want to enter the Legends Guild, you'll be invited to complete a quest. Once you've completed that quest, you'll be a fully fledged member of the guild. Wow. So much unnecessary dialogue. He literally could have just said, if you want to enter the guild, you need to complete a quest. Be a pretty good YouTuber, though. Stretch that video to 10 minutes, baby. Get that ad revenue. Oh, you need quest points for this? Really? We also need to do the Heroes Quest, Shiloh Village, and Waterfall Quest. Well, maybe we could just, like, peek in. The wizards. Here's a dungeon. Probably not. The Ranging Guild. Oh, we can actually enter this one. I don't want to mess with this yet, though. I doubt he's going to be here. There's the Fishing Guild. I'm just looking for magic-y sounding places. Wait, Camelot is in this game? Let's try Camelot Castle. Every castle needs a wizard, right? What about here? No. I don't see him. Wait, yeah, it's King Arthur. What the F? This is breaking my immersion. There's this beat-em-up game that my brother and I used to play all the time on the Super Nintendo. It's called Knights of the Round Table. It was essentially Double Dragon or a Final Fight, except in medieval England, and you could play as Arthur, Percival, or Lancelot. And what made it unique is that it had this cool RPG element where you could level up and like upgrade your armor and crap. It was awesome. I loved that game so much. Very hard though. Oh, wizard. It's frozen in ice. Actually, if this is accurate to the lore, this would be Merlin, wouldn't it? Let's talk to him. I don't want to accept this quest. I just want to see if the trapped wizard is associated with it and if he talks about him. Yeah, it's Merlin. You useless bitch. Where's Cromperty? Damn it. You try Cather B. I don't even know if this counts as Ardunyi anymore. No. There's Caleb. Remember the family crest quest? Oh, the F, dude. Well, I haven't tried the East Ardunyi Castle yet, right? Once again, following this idea that every castle has a maester or wizard type character. Okay, that's the prison. I do not see any wizards. There's a chest, however. I feel like the chests in this game never have anything. Lockpick that crap. I failed. Try again. Morrowind rules. There we go. May as well grab this. Yeah, it's a piece of crap. Ow. Try again. Try again. Try again. Okay, I think I'm not high enough level. I've tried this like 50 times. It's just, it won't go. Alright, I give up. I have no idea where this dude is. Oh, by the way, so one of the challenges is to use a fairy ring to teleport to the unicorn pen. And I did see in my activity advisor, I actually have a quest to unlock that. It requires nature spirit, which if you remember, that's the quest to enter Mauritania that we got like a year ago or whenever we started the series. Wait. What's this? Family pest. I need to find and speak to the Dimithius's 3 sons. This is Family Crest, isn't it? We've done this. I don't get it. It says a mini quest. What is a mini quest? Hang on, I'm kind of curious about this actually. Well, let's go to Caleb since he's nearby. Let's hit up Catherby. Wizard. It's him.
We found him finally with the guy in Ardoin.
Oh, dude, of course.
Yeah, I knew he was like,
icon.
yeah.
I should have just used that to find him. Yeah, because he teleports you to the mines, right? Wow. I am stupid. I bet that was driving people crazy. I am sorry.
It was driving me crazy, but he found it.
Block that you can teleport.
I'm happy
to.
now.
Whatever. F that. Just teleport me, bitch. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, let's go back to the doucher for your reward. Oh my god. I am so excited right now. Oh, gimme. This cloak is a symbol of your exploration of Arduini. The citizen in West Arduini will buy cats for 200 death runes each. Some drops in the Tower of Life will be noted, and the cape can teleport you to the monastery south of Arduini too. Oh, okay. So the cape is the reward. The Arduini cloak 1. Okay, it actually has some stats. Gives some defense and offense. Cool. It's prayer as well. That's the first item I got that gives prayer, I think. It says reduces the rate at which your points drain. That could be very useful, actually. Oh, God. Alright, cool. I am satisfied right now. Alright, so I kind of want to do this mini quest, actually. Damn it. I wish moving didn't close windows. It's highly annoying. It says you can upgrade Ebon's staff is one of the challenges. I wonder how you do that. Wait, this thing has charges? Yeah. It's like my ring. Some items have charges, but I don't understand how that works. I don't think the game's explained it yet. I don't know what the charges do. I don't know how to replenish them, if you can at all. I don't know what happens when it runs out. I guess I just don't know anything. You're a family pest. Caleb, as an adventurer, I'm ready to help you with whatever you need. Again, what can I help you with? You daydream briefly of what the rich family could offer you this time as a reward. That's when I found the broken lamping stick. Maybe you can help me investigate. What? Oh. Well, if you aren't going to listen to the problem, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, God. He's hitting us with the, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Guys, it's never fine, okay? It's never actually fine. No, I don't want you to solve my problems because then I'll have nothing to complain about. I just need you to be my emotional tampon. Okay. I guess we did it. Yeah, now we just need to talk to Avon in the desert. So, I don't know if mini quests count as part of the challenge. I didn't even know they existed when I started this. I guess I may as well. I suppose it's in the quest list, so why not? Hello, Avon. I've had a bit of spare time lately, and I was wondering whether you had anything I could help you out with, like a quest or something. Honestly, everything's fantastic, blah blah blah. You know, I have a lot of spare time. Wow. Desperate much? I mean, it's true, but that's besides the point here. Okay, we need to head back to the father in Varric.
Oh, these teleports are so good, dude. They are incredibly handy. I have been and spoken to Avon, Caleb, and Jonathan. What? They're missing another word here. That is excellent news, Mono Madness. It's good to hear that they are doing well. Yeah, you're welcome. Wow. My guy is so disappointed. Come to think of it, there is something you can help me out with. Yes, I accept your quest. Slow down, I haven't told you what it is yet. I need 500,000 coins, what? I thought you were rich, you doucher. Yeah. Okay, I suppose there'll be no better time than this to tell you the truth. Our family just pretends to be rich, Mono Madness, wow. We gave ourselves a fancy surname, pretend the gauntlets are family heirloom, and ask adventurers to solve our family issues, what the F? Yeah, the crest is important to us. It helps to portray that we are indeed wealthy, despite the fact that we are not, wow. I mean, if you were wealthy, would you live in a tiny house in the darkest corner of Varrock? Well, I suppose he has a point there. This is like the slum area, it seems. Wow, okay, so the quest is literally just to give them money. Feel like I'm in a DSP stream. F it. I mean, it's a quest, right? We gotta do it. How many DSPs does it take to screw in a light bulb? Just one, but you need to hit a $300 goal. And if you don't, we're just retiring the light bulb because it seems like nobody's interested in me screwing it in. Thank you very much. In appreciation, I will inform Avon, Caleb, and Jonathan that you did another great deed for the family, and that you would find more pairs of those gauntlets useful. Really? Does that mean we can get the cooking ones that I regretted not taking? Yeah, quest complete. Okay. Interesting. So he's saying we can get the other gauntlets now, unless I'm misunderstanding. I wonder, do we need 2 more pairs of steel gauntlets so they can enchant them? Well, he's giving me one. Let's go give this to what's his name in the inn. Oh, here's a barber shop. Oh, you can change your appearance here. Nah, my guy's perfect, actually. The way God made him. He's my beautiful little angel. I have been floating the idea of a Mono Madness plush, like the Lil Mads plush that we did, except it would be like this balding RuneScape doll. I kind of want to do it, if nothing else, just for myself. So, yeah, I don't know. You may or may not see that in the future. I received word from my father that you have assisted us again. If you want, I'll provide you with as many pairs of Chaos Gauntlets as you wish to say thanks. I forget what these ones did. You'll find the power of bolt spells increase substantially whilst wearing these gauntlets. Oh, okay. I mean, it does sound useful, probably more for lower level stuff. Or if you want to kill things cheaply. Okay, so they don't actually give a magic bonus. It's solely for bolt spells, I guess. Alright, we just need Caleb. Let's actually use the Camelot teleport, right? Oh my god. Dude, I am the teleporting master at this point. If I had one word of advice for new players in this game, this is it. Unlock magic teleports as soon as possible.
That's literally the meta thing he's explaining so that everyone does anyways.
Like, it's ridiculous. Traveling is so time consuming in this game, especially if you don't have agility leveled. That's my second tip too, by the way, level agility. I received word from my father that you assisted us again. I get the feeling, oh, it's another hive mind. As thanks, I'll provide you with as many pairs of cooking gauntlets as you wish. Cool. So remember, this makes us better at cooking fish specifically, which is amazing. And I was kind of regretting not picking them because I always seem to burn my swordfish, which is like my highest level heal right now. So yeah, this is going to go a long way. In fact, let's actually test it out here. Oh yeah. I can already tell you that this is way better than normal. Nice. Once again, I am satisfied. Alright, so now let's do Nature Spirit. Well, I don't know, we just kind of did a crazy quest. Let's switch it up. I guess I need to do it for the diary eventually. But I'm not really feeling a quest in this particular moment. I did see in the next tier you need to grapple a spot in Yanil, which means that we need to level fletching. I could go for some skilling right now. It's actually been a while since I've done some fletching. Remember, this is wood whittling, essentially.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I've just been doing the typical feathers with arrow shafts method. It's actually quite chill. I've just been
editing the video previous to this and switching back every other 10 crafts, which is the max that you can do before you have to restart it. Also, I've realized that this is what other people were doing in the fishing trawler minigame. At the end of it, there's kind of this dead period where Sin is fended off and the boat sails back to town. And during this, some people would always be switching to hood whittling, and I was wondering, how the F do you have the inventory space to do it perpetually? Well, the answer is that arrows are unique in the fact that they and everything needed to create them stack, which means that all you need really are 4 inventory slots, and then you always have the ability to get a little bit of fletching XP. So yeah, I'll definitely keep this in mind in case I ever go back to the fishing trawler, or if I'm just doing an activity with any sort of downtime. But yeah, we still got a ways to go here. I was thinking we'll probably just do this until we hit 54, and then we'll make the grapple, and then we'll do the challenge. That is our immediate goal for right now, at least.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we got it. If you're curious, I ended up doing kind of a mix of arrows and also willow shields until I ran out of wood, so I started doing some wood cutting as well, as you can see. The cool thing is that since my smithing level is so high now, I was actually able to make myself this rune axe, which has been very helpful. Also, we haven't done a mini game for this video yet, so I also wanted to do wood cutting here, which I'm not sure if you can classify this as a mini game, but I'm just going to count it anyways because it has a vendor with a wood cutting set to buy. We actually ran into this quite a while ago, but I didn't really understand what was going on, and I don't think I explained it well. But in essence, there are these wood cutting worlds, and if you're in one, people seem to gather around Draenor and chop the trees near the bank here. And every once in a while, these events spawn to sort of liven things up, which require you to do various things. There's one where you have to step in a unique shape and color. There's one where you disarm fox traps. There's another one where you give tree ants haircuts. Yeah, there's a lot of them, actually. I'll probably be showing footage here. Really, if you just follow everyone else, they're pretty easy to figure out. Except there's one with mixing, which I can never figure out. So that would be the exception, I guess. But they're important because they give you a currency called anima bark, which you use to buy various things. There's a lumberjack set that increases your XP gained. There's a log basket that's sort of like a gem bag. You can store logs in it so you don't have to go to the bank as much. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, actually. It's a very social activity for sure. Kind of too social sometimes for my purposes, so I just turn the chat off whenever I do it, and I try to do it while I'm like half AFK. And speaking of which, I have another suggestion here if anybody at Jagex is listening. It's kind of hard to have it in your second monitor because obviously you need to re-click whenever a tree is felled. And if you're by yourself, you have this audio cue for that, obviously. But when there's a bunch of people, the axe sounds are like so overpoweringly loud. It's kind of difficult to tell. From what I can tell, I don't believe there's an option to turn off other people's sounds, unless I'm blind here. But yeah, I feel like that would also be a good option to have for situations like this, to only hear the sounds that you make. But yeah, anyways, supposedly we can make the grapple now, but since I've started, I kind of want to work on the lumberjack outfit now, actually, which requires a bunch of logs. I can't get all of them, but I can get some of them, so I'm just going to do a little bit more here and farm those out. And I suppose after that, we'll just log off for the night. Get it? Get you guys log as in wooden logs? Well, unless I'm barking up the wrong tree here, you know what I'm saying? God, I'm lonely.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I went a little overboard. I got the basket thing, which is actually really nice, by the way. But now I need U-logs, and if you remember, we found those on the way to that agility course. And also, while looking on the map here, I see that there's a woodcutting guild just nearby, which, as you can see, is loaded with trees, apparently. So I wanted to go check this out as well to see if I can zone into that.
Yeah, it seems like the guilds are quite useful in this game, aside from the crafting guild, which, if you remember, is the biggest scam in gaming next to the stupid Viking idiots. I also have to remember to do the ranging guild. Oh, look, there's a group here for the magic tree, huh? I can't cut those down yet. I'm not high enough level, but yeah, I'll have to remember this spot. Nice, we can zone in. Looks like they do have yew trees here. It's guessing you can cut trees, or if you prefer combat, you can go into the Ent Cavern. Oh, and they actually sell rune axes. Damn, that would have been nice to know about 8 months ago. Looks like this is the cave. Interesting. Oh, there's people here. Not a whole lot, though. Kind of interesting that the woodcutting server, there's like 5 times as many people in Draenor than the woodcutting guild. Alright. Chop chop. Also, I noticed that some people have like these two-handed axes with this unique animation. They also have these red axes, which I assume are dragon. I'm assuming like the dragon pickaxe, you get it from a boss. I feel like I'm at the point to where I should try killing bosses. Maybe we can try Callisto and Archeo for the dragon pickaxe. My only worry is that it's in the wilderness, so like, am I just gonna get like ganked and lose all my crap before I can even reach it? Maybe it would be better if we could find a boss that's not in the wilderness, which I have not encountered as of yet. I don't even know if there are any. Maybe they're all in the wilderness, and that's just how the bosses work in this game.
Tomorrow.
Alright, so we got the lumberjack boots. I ended up logging off last night after all. I literally just woke up, so you guys are gonna get treated to my just got out of bed voice. Yeah, it's possible for me to be even more monotone, if you can actually believe that. We're back at the Draenor spot, as you can see. The woodcutting guild is interesting, but something I noticed is that you don't get those little events that you get here. I mean, unless I was just getting unlucky, or maybe they only pop up in specific places, but it hasn't even been like 10 minutes and I've already seen a couple, so I'm guessing that they don't pop up inside of the guild, which, thinking about it actually, that might be a good idea, because then it forces people to go out into the world, which is very important in an MMO actually. You need to make your game and your world feel alive, and you know, if everyone is locked away in one corner inside of this level locked guild, that doesn't really help. In fact, this is a really good point, because the whole way that we're even doing this to begin with was I was just randomly questing and I walked by this big commotion outside of Draenor, so yeah, I'm sure that has to be the reason. Shoutouts to Jagex. It's kind of a foreign thing to me to see developers who actually understand the genre of game that they're working on. Some pretty crazy stuff. Also last night we were talking about the Dragon Axe, and seeing as how like almost everyone has it, I figured maybe it's kind of easy to get. And looking through the boss list, just like we did with the dragon pickaxe, there's actually 2 bosses that drop it. There's the Dagonoth Kings, which are in the Waterbirth Island dungeon, which I don't know where it is, because if you click on the map it just shows the actual area map, not where it is in the world. But there is, however, another one called Wintertodt. Sounds German, in which case it's Wintertodt. Actually, it would be Wintertodt. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it Wintertodt. But what's interesting about this is that it says it's a skilling boss. So I'm wondering what a skilling boss is. I can only imagine you use your skills to beat it, right? It says it's in Northern Kourend, so I was thinking maybe it would be wise to do that to get the Dragon Axe before I do more wood cutting, right? Sorry, I feel like I'm speaking very slowly. I shouldn't have started recording until I woke up more, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of went to 98 mining without the dragon pickaxe, which is probably a mistake. Oh, I'm dropping shit. Yeah, so maybe we can do wood cutting more efficiently. Only issue, it says you need 50 fire making, so we got just a little bit of grinding to do before we'll give it a gander. Another interesting thing about this spot, if you're near the forester here,
he like spawns these campfires where you just click them once and it'll empty very slowly your inventory of logs and give you fire making XP. So that's what I'm doing right now, and I'll just be burning willow logs here until we have 50 fire making, I guess.
One eternity later.
Alright, we did it. I've also realized during this that I'm kind of annoyed to just leave mining at 98. I feel very edged right now. But the thing is that I don't want to hit 99 during the middle of a video. I want to open up a video with that, so I guess whenever the recording for this episode concludes, then I'll finish that off. Also, I love how the original goal of this was 54 fletching, now like days off track. It's amazing. Beautiful gameplay. Yeah, if you're looking for actual order or logic in gameplay, if you haven't realized, you're in the wrong place. Yeah, no, I don't really plan too much. I just kind of go with the flow. That's one of the beauties with sandbox games, actually, is that you sort of have that freedom and you're not really restricted down this linear path. So my mindset is like, may as well take advantage of that, right? As history showed, theme park was what really brought the genre into the mainstream, but sandbox works really well with it because it's sort of all about this big open world and freedom to where you want to go and do what you want to do with whoever you want to do it with. Because you guys just don't understand that a girl like me can love just one man. I'm very grateful, actually, that OSRS has sort of carried the torch of this old school sandbox style, and it's done a really good job of it, and I'm glad it's getting the recognition it deserves now. So yeah, shoutouts to this game, I guess. Ooh, here's the snow. Cue the Mount Gagazet music. I always like snowy areas in games. Reminds me of another game I played. Not sure if you've heard of it. It's called World of Warcraft. The first character I actually managed to level up was a dwarf, which of course started in the snowy area, so I think I always have a little bit of extra nostalgia for snowy areas in games because of that. Here we go. This looks like it's it. Oh, they got a little fire drawn in the snow. That's cute. Oh my god. And yeah, there is a bank here. You may be wondering why I'm naked. It's because I'm highly intelligent and I didn't want to walk all the way up here in full plate. Okay? So thank you for doubting me. I think we'll just go with a melee loadout. Of course, fire making. I feel like we should bring our logging equipment, right? Actually, I wonder if we can even enter. This is quite an imposing gate. Oh, okay. No attunements in this game, huh? Oh, hang on. We're actually we're still in the woodcutting server. There are winter toad servers. Oh, don't crash, don't crash. Oh, wow, it didn't crash. Oh my god. You feel the cold wind strike you as you enter. Perhaps you should find some warmer clothes. Apparently I'm dressed inappropriately. My name is Bruma. I'm here to assist adventurers like you with potion making. If you hand me a herb from the Bruma tree and one of the unfinished potions from the crate, I can combine the two if you lack the talent to do so yourself. Well, my herb lore is like level 3, so I don't really have a witty retort to that subtle dig. You didn't really explain what you do, though. We didn't earn enough points to be worthy of a gift from the citizens of Kurend this time. There's a point counter in the top left. There's also a warmth meter. Concoction, right? Ah, shit. Inventory issues. You doucher. There we go. Got a rejuvenation potion. He did not explain what it actually does. Made another one. It's not a buff. Okay. Let's just copy everyone else. Let's just do what they're doing. It looks like they're going between the roots and the braziers here. Let's keep an eye on our warmth meter, right? Ow. Fuck. My warmth is at 20. Okay, so the potions restore your warmth. Alright. Also, we walked by a bunch of NPCs outside the gates, so let's go talk to them and see if they explain how it actually works instead of just guessing.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we cut logs from the roots and then we put them into the brazier. It seems like everyone else is also taking way less damage than me. I I'm thinking it might be similar to the desert area where wearing armor screws you over. Like wearing a Tin Man suit can't be the warmest thing, right? So we're just gonna drop off our armor at the bank. Everyone also keeps running to this reward card, so I suppose it's like the fishing trawler, right? And you get your rewards from here. Okay. I think I'm also gonna drop off my food since it looks like you don't actually take damage, you just take warmth damage. Captain Kalt, more evidence that it takes the German pronunciation. Kalt is German for cold, I think. I do have a little German in me. His name is Hans. No, I did take some beginner German classes a long time ago. I know basic stuff like es tut mir leid, which is I'm sorry. Entschuldigung, excuse me. Sie haben einen großen Arsch, which is where's the bathroom. Although I think my pronunciation is off because I always get slapped for that one. Alright, well, we really didn't get any new information. We kind of already figured all of it out already. We just need to chop the roots and deposit the logs into the brazier. Looks like everyone's wearing that set that we saw in the rewards. They give you a knife. I wonder if you can whittle the logs. Oh, we can actually make the potions ourselves. That's surprising at level 3 herb lore. You get 1 XP per craft. Wow. How generous. Alright, let's chop. Oh my god. That is so effing loud. What the F? Yeah, 100, wow. 150 per deposit? That's kind of insane. Okay, hang on. I need to turn this down. This is gonna drive me insane. Interesting. I was wondering if this was like a group activity or not, because on one hand it's a boss, but on the other hand there's servers for it. I'm not in a raid group or anything. This is all open world, essentially, I guess. You did not earn enough points to be worthy of a gift. Shit. Well, I suppose we did jump in mid-fight. Let's start from the beginning this time. I took 0 damage that time, so I think dropping off the armor was a good call, actually. Okay, go. Chop, chop. Okay, go. What? Oh, why'd he stop? I did not tell you to stop, asshole. Put the logs in the thing. Yeah, you keep stopping. What the F? I think if you take damage, it stops you. That's highly annoying, actually. Damn it, my guy keeps stopping and I don't realize until like 20 seconds later because there's so many people. Kind of easy for my boomer eyes to lose track. Oh. Okay, so your hits are light blue and everyone else is dark. Okay. Yeah, that makes it way easier then, actually. Okay, cool. You did not earn enough points. Damn it. What the F? I started at the beginning that time. How many points do they want you to get? Yeah, no rewards. Damn. I suck. Here, let's drop everything off. Maybe I'm holding too much crap. I'm thinking the fewer the trips between the two things, the better, right? Okay. Go. It does look like people are fletching, if you look. So you get 10 points per deposit. Or 250. Damn it. Oh my god. Dude, this is hard. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We had like 400 that time. It still isn't enough. Well, let's try fletching like everyone else. Yeah, it makes kindling, see? Okay, and that's 25 per. Okay. It takes a little extra time, but you get 2.5 times the points. Oh shit. And getting hit also interrupts your fletching too. Great. Oh. Boom, baby. Look at that. We got 2 rewards. I got coins and emeralds. Okay. I think I get it now. You just need to use the knife to make the kindling. Got it. Let's try it again. Oh, actually lighting the brazier gives you points too. Boom, baby. Oh, I got 3 that time, huh? I guess I did even better. Interesting. It looks like you get a mix of gold and trade materials. Every time I zone in, it says to put on clothes. Let's try my mage set. Put on my robe and wizard hat. You should always have a tinder as well because lighting the brazier gives you points. There we go. Another 3 for. Alright. I kind of got the hang of this now. I guess I'll just keep doing this while I'm editing. Cool.
Several days later.
Alright, so we've been doing this for a little bit. It's actually been quite a few days. And yeah, as you can see by my fire making, I've spent quite a bit of time in here. I got the full Pyromancer set. So I have everything but the Phoenix, which is a pet that you commonly see around here. And of course, the entire fucking reason for coming here, the Dragon Axe, I have not gotten yet. So we got the Bruma Torch and the Fire Book, which are actually equipable. As usual, examining them doesn't really give any information on what stats they have or what they actually do. But everyone else has them equipped, so I also have them equipped. I did figure out the charge system for the book, at least. You also get these burnt pages from the cart, and if you right-click your book, you can actually add them, which gives it more charges. As for what the charges actually do, or how you expend them, I have no earthly idea, but I know how to recharge it, at least. As for the torch, I have no idea what it's for, actually. Also, as you can see, I'm taking way less damage now because I have the Pyromancer set on. As I equipped pieces of this, I started taking less and less damage, and that one message that said to put some clothes on just disappeared completely now, and each piece gives you more fire making XP. It essentially seems to be the mini game related to fire making, although you do also get fletching XP if you fletch, and I guess like 1 herb lore per potion craft if you want to count that. It's an alright minigame, or boss, or activity, whatever this is. You can kind of approach it in a couple of ways. Using the knife gives you more points if you're struggling to get the minimum 500 for the rewards, but at this point I've kind of gotten the hang of it enough to where I can just get that by using the logs. Really the key is to be on top of the blizzards. There's 3 things that can happen. Either the brazier will get doused, it'll get destroyed, or the Pyromancer will get bopped. And all of these have these animations to preamble them, so if you're paying attention, you know when they're about to happen. Fixing and lighting the brazier gives 25 points, and healing the dude gives 75, so you want to spam click them as soon as you see that animation start for either the brazier destruction or the single target little blizzard on him. I think my highest was over 1,000 something. It's kind of, there's a big random element to it. Like the brazier can get put out just over and over and over again, and you'll get a bunch of points if you keep relighting it. So it's actually kind of good if things keep going down, since you're just constantly getting points and even XP for lighting the brazier. Also, while we're giving advice here, don't die. Dying here is actually really brutal. I died a couple times actually, and the run back is atrociously bad. Like dying as Alliance in RFD, in the Barons in Vanilla World of Warcraft level of bad. I don't actually know what happens if you don't make it back to your corpse on time. I'm kind of afraid to find out, but there were moments where I died in Wintertoad and I was like, oh shit, I'm not going to make it back in time. It's another activity that's quite social, I'll say, which is good, especially if you like to get your political discourse from proximity chat and MMO games. That's usually where you get the most enlightening and intellectually stimulating conversations, but obviously for my purposes and trying to avoid spoilers, I once again have chat off when I'm doing it usually. Depends on how chatty people are. And really I've just been spamming this place because, like I said earlier, I don't want to hit 99 mining in the middle of a video, and also for the Dragon Axe, I guess, which I failed at. As for the rewards, you kind of already saw. Aside from the set and stuff, it's really just a pretty wide variety of trade goods. I actually saved up some rewards for this recording, so we're going to retrieve them, and you'll see exactly what we get. Oh, also, we got dynamite, and I'm thinking, remember the stupid Viking idiots? There's an explosion, and they all got distracted? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking the dynamite is for. Yeah, I've actually been fiending to try it out, but I didn't want to do it without recording, so we will definitely do that before anything. Oh, hang on.
Just gotta use the same pin that I used for my actual bank to open up my OSRS bank. Give me a moment here. Yeah, see, coins, coal, Isabinati this year, herbs. It would be crazy if we just got the Dragon Axe right now. Damn it. It'd be crazy if we just got the Dragon Axe right now. Damn it. It'd be crazy if we just got the Dragon Axe right now. Damn it. Yeah, we got screwed again. Well, so that's usually what you get. Okay, let's go do the Fremenic. Yeah, it's actually been rather torturous to sit on this for so long. Shit, I forgot to bring it. Oh, good start. Okay, you fuckers. One distraction, huh? Well, I'll distract you. Blow the side of your fucking building off. Wonder, can we finally use this? Of course not. I swear everything about this place was just made to make me angry. Oh god, please. Please work. Nothing interesting happens. Okay. What if we, it's meant for oneself to set fire to dynamite while carrying it around. Place it on the ground. You're meant to insert the dynamite into a suitable crevice. Oh my god, this isn't it. Are you kidding me? Curse you, Fremenic! You have bested me once again. God damn it. Suitable crevice. I'll show you a suitable crevice. Wait. I mean, never mind. Alright. Once again, fuck you and your stupid club. I do not care. Okay. Well, if you remember, the original goal of all of this nonsense was 54 fletching before I got distracted for 2 weeks. Yeah, we wanted to make the grapple hook, so let's just do that. We got a mithril bolt and feather. Oops. Thank goodness you're in food. There we go, mithril grapple. Now we just need a rope, right? Boom, baby. Wield that crap. Alright. Let's go to Yanil. I think I realized another reason why I like this game. People say like the graphics are horrendous, but I actually quite like it because it reminds me of FF7 a little bit. It's in that same kind of awkward beginning of the polygonal era, where a lot of the models have this very geometric look to them. I personally think it's kind of cool. I also like how my character doesn't have a mouth, just like Cloud Strife. Okay, Wall. It's taken me 2 weeks, but prepare to be grappled. Shit. You need a crossbow? Really? I guess it makes sense. I was kind of wondering about the whole bolt thing, but come on, can't you just, like, windmill that shit? Actually, I wonder if this is a one-use thing then, like a normal projectile. That would suck. So we do have that one crossbow from the Hunter's shop, right? Wonder if that'll work. Level 50 range, damn it. Okay, so crossbows, we learned this forever ago, but we need to match certain metals with certain woods. Yeah, see, bronze wood, blurite and oak, iron and willow. So what's the highest level I can equip? It's a mithril crossbow. Okay, so we need mithril and maple. I think I have both of those, I'm pretty sure. I guess it's limbs? Crossbow limbs? Yeah, okay. Nothing interesting happens. I suppose we need to fletch this, right? There we go, crossbow stock. Boom, baby. Although it's unstrung now, right? So we need string. Nope, damn it. It's way up north. Great. It's always something with this game, you know? Right when you think that 80 steps were enough to do a thing, then comes in steps 81 through 85. It's like, I have to use the bathroom. Pull down your pants. Your zipper's stuck. You need pliers. No shops sell them, so you have to craft them. Level mining to get steel ore. Level blacksmithing to make the pliers. You don't have enough strength to wield the pliers. You've shat your pants. What? Oh, you need sinew. See? Oh my fucking god, it's doing it again. Yeah. You can only make bowstrings with flax, and you need sinew for crossbows. Oh my god. I don't even know where you get that. Oh, please. Someone help me. Wait, maybe I have it. No, don't have it.
Let's just try to buy it. Surely the ranging guild sells crossbows, right? Just as tannery, actually, do they seriously not sell ranged weaponry in the ranging guild? Man, I refuse to believe that. Let's go look for ourselves. Yeah, here we go, bow and arrows. Interesting, it's not on the map, huh? Wow, he actually only sells bows and arrows. What the F? What's this guy's problem with crossbows, or does he not consider them to be a ranged weapon in the motherfucking ranged guild? Oh my good lord. My only other thought is the combat training area. Remember they had the ogres in the cages with the dude that sold ranged equipment? I don't recall if he sold just bows and arrows like that doucher, or if he also sells crossbows. I wonder what kind of sinew they mean. Like you can get it from trees or animals, right? Maybe you knife a tree? No, it's tree sap, that's right. We needed that for the Desert Plague village quest. Oh, please, don't screw me. Crossbow, oh my god, thank you. Okay, fishing trawler. Wow, it's the dinkiest looking crossbow I've ever seen, but it's a crossbow. This better work or else I'm gonna complain, but also keep playing because I have nothing better to do. Okay, wall. It's taken me 2 weeks, but prepare to be grappled.
I always hated crossbows. Take too long to load.
Oh. Okay. Oh, it's an actual wall that you can explore, huh? Stage 1. There's stages to achievements? I suppose we just... Okay, there we go. Boy howdy, that was a hard-earned achievement, tell you what. If you remember, one of the things that we embarked upon before we got distracted was the fairy ring teleport. Remember in the achievement diary? I hate how it lists the Vikings at the top just to mock me. And remember it says, this is how you unlock fairy ring teleports. However, to do that we need to do Nature Spirit, which we technically started like 8 months ago. It's in Mauritania. In Mortmire, it says. I suppose it's this, the Mortmire Swamp. Okay, well, sounds like a plan. It'll have to wait, however, for I must complete a quest in real life to the enchanted land of Wendy's, where I must retrieve the double cheeseburger of the Forgotten Kings and cure the hunger of the famished.
A few moments later.
I'm Batman. I'm very slow and out of shape, Batman, apparently. Damn, it takes a hot minute. Okay, so while consuming my meal, I decided that before I forget, we also have that mysterious path in that one agility course that we can do now. So before I forget, I do want to check that out and see what kind of XP it gives. I guess the fastest way to get there is Lumbridge, right? And Vios, Port Serum. Wait, actually, hang on. Let's get our cape. We went to all the trouble of unlocking this thing. Let's at least actually use it. Oh wow, dude! It has like this little extra hooded section. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's a shame it's not red though. I wonder if I can dye it. I haven't actually found anything you can use the dye on. So, I was thinking on my drive over to the Palace of Highly Processed Red Meat, sometimes it may come across that I'm not enjoying this game, which definitely isn't the case. For sure there can be some frustration, but I actually like how quite detail-oriented it is, and yeah, none of that should change. I think you gotta have a little bit of frustration and things to overcome. Not that this game is anything like the Souls series, but isn't that one of the main appeals, is that, you know, it causes you just enough frustration to not quit, but to also make you feel accomplished when you do figure out something or you complete a task or kill a boss or whatever. Yeah, this game actually does a really nice job of that, in fact. So yeah, don't mistake my gripes as me like not having fun. It's more of my just general unhappiness with life itself, so it's all good. I'm actually kind of in love with this game. I think I like it too much sometimes. People have been telling me to play it for many years now and saying it's right up my alley and that I would enjoy it. And it's not like I didn't believe them, but if I knew that I would enjoy it this much, I definitely would have started it sooner. It's actually been quite a while since I've enjoyed an MMO this much. Yeah, I've been convinced for many years that the golden years of the genre were far behind it, but I don't know. This game has kind of reinvigorated me. I think it definitely helps that World of Warcraft is sucking ass right now. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that the more I play this, the more annoyed I become with Blizzard. Not to get too tribalistic or anything, and they both have their own strengths and uniquenesses. Like Blizzard, for example, they're uniquely terrible at their jobs, for instance. I'm sure it's posted by now, but I have actually made a little video talking about many of the things that I like in this game and what Blizzard can learn from it. Kind of talking about the recent migration of players from WoW to OSRS, so yeah, peep that if you haven't already. Okay, so we want to go this way this time. Whoa. Wow, it really is like Batman. That's kind of cool, actually. Probably less cool the 5,000th time you've seen it, but still cool the first time. Whoa, 400. Okay. This way better than Canifis. Wasn't that giving, I think it was 175, if I'm not mistaken. I'm kind of suspicious, though, that no one else is here. Why were there so many at Canifis, and yet I haven't seen a single person here? Huh. Alright. Well, I think this will be my next destination for agility for sure. But, yeah, let's just quest for now. I think the fastest way to Mauritania is Varick, and then east. So, quick catch up on the walk in case you forgot. I actually rewatched this episode recently to catch up. We accidentally killed a guardian. We let a holy river get poisoned by the Zamorakians, which allowed vampires to cross. And we fixed it by mining essence from the essence mine. And a guy named Drizzle said to go talk to his friend in the swamp. For what reason, I don't really remember. I just know we need to talk to him. Yeah, the Mort Myers swamp. Uh-oh. Okay, we have another dangerous area warning. Let's see what this guy says. What? Oh, don't creep up on me like that. I thought you were aghast. Can I go through the gate, please? Absolutely not. I've been given strict instructions to not let anyone through. It's just too dangerous. No one gets in without Drizzle's say so. Well, he sent me here, so... yeah. Damn, I was hoping he'd tell me why it's dangerous. Let's go gear up. Probably not a good idea to enter an area marked as dangerous naked, I imagine. Actually, yeah, we're maging it. Let's go lightweight for a change. I know, let's use bolt spells since we just got those gloves, right? This is a good opportunity to test those. I'll still bring a sword though in case we need to melee. Alright, this looks good, huh? Okay, here we go. Danger area. Swamp Tar. This was in the survival game. Yeah, they made a open world survival crafter in the RuneScape world if you didn't know. It's early access, so it's kind of bare at the moment. I enjoyed it though. Looks like we got some ghosts. These must be the ghasts he was talking about, right? Remember, Drizzle said they steal your food. Oh. And they make you hiccup too. Oh, they don't steal it, they just make it rotten. Ah. Alright, so where's this doucher? Is a question. There's something. Oh, good job. 50 agility, by the way, and I'm like the most unathletic person ever. Shifting apparition appears in front of you. Cannot wake up. Where am I? Is this the guy? I forgot his name already. Huh? What's this? What did I write down now? Put it in the knothole. I just cannot understand you. Okay, so obviously we need our handy dandy ghost speak amulet. So try the knothole. Does he mean this? Search. You search the strange rock, you find a knot inside of it, and you discover a small tome. The words on the front are a bit vague, but you make out the words Tarlock and Journal. Okay. Most of the writing is pretty uninteresting, but something inside refers to a nature spirit. The requirements are something from nature, something with faith, and something from the spirit to become freely given. What? It's all pretty vague. Yeah, I'll say. Check the quest. Can't really communicate with the spirit. Yeah, okay. We need the amulet. Let's take the washing bowl. Oh, there's a mirror too. Okay, so 2 things actually. 1, let's get the amulet. And 2, since these gas turn your food rotten, I'm wondering if we bring tomatoes, and that's how you get the rotten tomato, right? Remember, we're looking for a rotten tomato and a dirty blast for that one quest that I got a million years ago. So maybe this is our rotten tomato here. Once again, the walking is excruciatingly slow. I got a comment that says it doesn't make sense to complain about walking coming from Classic WoW, but in Classic WoW, you don't ever willingly walk unless you're RPing. You're always running until level 40, which is when you get a mount. So it makes more sense actually if you think about it, because over the course of 20 years, it's been like coded into my DNA that RP walking equals slow. And yeah, oh my gosh, is it slow in this game. And combine that with the amount of backtracking that like every single one of these quests have. Like to kill Hogger, you're not sent to Hogger and then back to Goldshire to get the Hogger trap, then to Hogger again, and then back to Goldshire again to get the Hogger bait, and then to Hogger again, and then back to Goldshire again because you accidentally ate the Hogger bait. So yeah, all in all, complaining about walking in this game is entirely fucking valid, okay? Although admittedly, you can do something about it. Like I can train up my agility, right? I've just decided not to, because then that means I won't be able to bring up my grandparents having sex as much, which really just creates a bigger problem if you think about it. Alright, so as you can see, we picked up some tomatoes.
Hit me. Kill me, I'm here. Shoot me. Rawr. Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Oh. No, rotten food. Damn it. Well, it was worth a shot. I like how one of the hardest items to obtain in this game is an effing rotten tomato.
Oh, I understand you. At last, someone who doesn't just mumble. I understand what you're saying.
I'm wearing an amulet of ghost speak. Why, you poor fellow, have you passed away and you want to send a message back to a loved one? Not exactly. You come to haunt my dreams until I pass on your message to a dearly loved one. I understand. Pray, tell me who you'd like me to pass a message on to. You don't understand. It's just that... Yes? Well, please don't be upset or anything, but you're a ghost. Don't be silly now. That in no way reflects the truth. Is that a hint to use the mirror? Reflect? How long have you been a ghost?
What? Don't be preposterous. I'm not a ghost. How could you say something like that?
But it's true, you are a ghost. Well, at least that is to say, you're sort of not alive anymore. Don't be silly. I can see you, I can see that tree. If I were dead, I wouldn't be able to see anything. What you say doesn't reflect the truth. Yeah, they want you to use the mirror here, obviously. Here, just use it. Use a mirror on the spirit of the dead Philemon Tarlock. Here, take a look at this. Perhaps you can see that you're utterly transparent now.
The spirit of Philemon stretches forwards and takes the mirror.
Well, that's the most peculiar thing I've ever experienced. This mirror must somehow be dysfunctional, wow. Strange how it reflects the stagnant swamp behind me, but nothing of my own visage apparent. That's because you're dead. Dead as a doornail. Deader in fact. You bear a remarkable resemblance to Wormbait. No offense. I think you might be right, my friend, though I still feel very much alive. It is strange how I still come to be here, and yet I've not turned into a ghast. It must be a sign. Yes, a sign. I must try to find out what it means. Now, where did I put my journal? Okay, it's not too tricky so far. Not gonna lie, there's a little bit of intimidation knowing I can get stuck at any moment with these quests, but it's pretty straightforward. Here, I found this. Maybe you can use it? My journal. That should help me collect my thoughts. The spirit starts leafing through the journal. He seems quite a distance as he regards the pages. After some time, the druid faces you again. It's all coming back to me now. It looks like I came to a violent and bitter end. But that's not important now. I just have to figure out what am I going to do now. What's your plan? In my former incarnation, I was Philemon Tarlock, a great druid of some power. I spent many years in this place, which was once a forest, and I would wish to protect it as a nature spirit. Will you help me become a nature spirit? The directions for becoming one are a bit vague. I need 3 things, but I know how to get one of them. Perhaps you could collect the rest? Okay.
Yeah, what's involved? The book says that I need, and I quote, something with faith, something with nature, and something of the spirit to become freely given. I know how to get something from nature. Well, that's good because I have no idea what the F he's talking about. Yeah, it does seem a bit vague. It does. And I could understand if you didn't want to help. Well, lucky for you, I have no choice. However, if you could perhaps at least get the item from nature, that would be a start. Perhaps we can figure out the rest as we go along. Alright. The druid produces a small sheet of papyrus, I don't know how to say that word, with some writing on it. The spell needs to be cast in the swamp after you've been blessed. I'm afraid you'll need to go to the temple to the north and ask a member of the clergy to bless you. Okay. What does that do? It is recorded if you're to cast this druid spell. Once you cast the spell, you should find something from nature. Oh, I'll give you something from nature. Alright. Okay. So, we need 3 different things. Something from nature, something from faith, and of the spirit to become freely given. I gotta go to the temple in the north, huh? Slayer Tower, that's not it, I'm sure. Maybe it's this building.
Alright, we'll call it here. I'm
it.
basically done
Hello,
my
old
little
woman.
grind.
I'm over 100 years old,
I am
you
kind of
know?
sick of like doing this
Cool.
Araxxor boss.
she gives good
I did
gummers.
like a couple hours
I guess
worth
it's
of
the
it.
mausoleum.
I wanted to do something.
Bridge is out.
I don't know if my
Press
shit
the
is
bridge.
done.
Nope.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna log off. Maybe see if I
it's
can
not
get
giving me a
something done
message.
on WoW. Like
Well, it
get
changed the camera.
Valor kept, so I don't have to fuck with it next week.
I get it.